Brad. Go F yourself, San Diego. No.
Wow. Starting off strong.
Yeah. Um, but all right, so here we are, another session of the mines. And I'm just gonna do a quick recap.
Mines?
um, so 2 sessions ago, you all decided to go to the Sleeping Giant Inn and deal with or talk to / deal with the Red Brand thugs in the town of Phandelver, because I've been hearing a lot of bad stuff about them. And you had a physical encounter with a group of them. And while one ran off, you were able to capture one and do some questioning. And then you found out that they were hidden in that their hideout, like true base, was in Tressender Manor, which was the abandoned manor up the road. And so our last session picked up there, where you all decided to go and just follow into the manor and go into the hornet's nest, if you will. You found nothing of note. It was really a derelict building on the ground floor and everything, but then you did find a passage underground into what you're finding now is more of a network than just a cellar. And so you went down and you started to explore, and you found some good things and you found some bad things. You found some hidden pouches and fountains, but you also fell prone to a pit trap right out the gate, and decided you were a little too nervous about that pit trap, and you turned back. And then you had to fight a couple more of the Red Brands who were hidden and ready for you. And they tried to take you on to avenge their fallen comrades, but you were able to destroy them, and you all decided to don the cloaks, or those of you who could fit into the cloaks decided to don them. And then as you ventured further into, and actually I forgot that I have the owl bear pulled up. As you ventured further into down the hallway, you found a secret entrance in the main basement, and you ventured down the hallway and found a large open cavern. And this cavern you heard, and like not just heard like hearsay, but like you physically heard. It sounded like it led to the outside. And then as you were in this cavern, you were hearing a strange voice in your head, and you found out that it was a creature called a Nothic. Although you only found the Nothic after yet another one of your members fell down a pit, right down there and this time though, not just an empty pit, but a pit of bones and bodies and corpses that Orion thinks may have traumatized him for the future. Yet down there he found some cool stuff. And then this Nothic was asking you to feed it to give you information and leave you alone.
Right.
And so while some of you were debating whether or not you should feed it the bodies, one of your more zealous party members decided to shoot it with a spell, and combat kicked off from there. And we ended with you fighting off the Nothic valiantly. It didn't really do too much to you, I don't believe. And you had some interesting combat maneuvers and spell combos and what have you, and you actually took it down pretty well. And then that's where you're at, is as you stand in this cavern, you see that there's something that smells and sounds like it goes outside to the south. To the west, you see another passageway. And of course, to the north and northwest, you see 2 passageways, one larger one being in the north, and then a smaller one being in the northwest. And the fall that happened was because this bridge that is on the map actually collapsed under the weight of Orion. So yes, and then up in the second corridor to the north of where you came in, that was where the collapsed passageway is. Sorry, I forgot this was the player's version, so it doesn't have all that cool stuff on there, but that's I think last time I accidentally was playing with because I had to hide that stuff from you all. But thankfully
that tracks.
Yeah. I think I was on a different computer or something like that. Okay, and that's really where we're at. You just killed the Nothic. Orion in the treasure chest underneath, or in that pit of dead bodies, found. Sorry, you found 2 potions of healing, a spell scroll of augury, a long sword in a silver chased scabbard, and you found out it was a +1 longsword, and you remembered that it was the sword named Talon.
That's right.
Its hilt is worked in the shape of a bird of prey with outspread wings, and you know it once belonged to a great knight named Aldith Tressender, after which this manor was named. He was known as the Black Hawk. He died fighting off orcs that came in through these hidden caverns, and this sword was never found until now. You also found 160 silver, 120 gold, 5 malachite gems. And that's where we are at.
Sweet. So I must have split the gold up already because I have 30 gold, which I think is the.
Yeah, can you? I don't think I added any of the
I
gold.
didn't add any of that.
And I
Yeah,
have 30 gold.
We're
So
rich.
I think that must be what I've done. So 120 gold pieces, 160 silver pieces, and 5 malachite gems.
Yeah, you all have so much more than you said you did now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So how many party members are there? 4. So there'd be 40 silver each.
Sorry, I'm adding the audio now, so it's up to you to do your volume.
Yeah.
control.
thank you, sir.
I don't get to control the volume, just that I'm sharing or not.
How much gold was it, Joe? 30?
30 gold each and 40
Okay.
silver each.
And how many silver? Sorry.
40 silver
40.
each.
Okay, excellent. Thank you.
I'll hold on to the gems for now. If
Yeah,
no one else
yeah, do that.
objects, and if we want to sell them or do whatever, but we have them. And I don't remember if we doled out the healing potions. Did you take one? Maybe did anyone take damage?
I might have. I
I
think
think
Oscar
you
was
have.
low.
I had one from before, so I didn't take one of yours that you found.
I at least handed you one, Oscar. I don't know if you took it or not.
I
We leveled,
think I
so-
did.
I thought you did right away.
I think I
Yeah,
did
yeah,
too.
that
I was
tracks.
pretty low if I recall correctly. So
That tracks. So I have one in my possession. Then let me put that sheet.
Sweet.
So Jay, if I recall correctly, this bridge is down, correct?
That bridge is down, yes.
Okay, awesome.
It was more surprise than spacing that got Orion.
Yeah.
You think if you tried, you could probably quickly jump the gap with it wouldn't be
Some effort.
Yeah, it would take a little bit of effort, but you can gauge that, like, oh yeah, you're all athletic enough that you could make the jump, or you could just go and
Right.
see what the north holds for you.
Right.
No.
This other bridge is fine though, right?
Yeah, the other bridge, as far as you can tell, is
far
fine.
as we know.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
why
the
don't you-
smallest. I can't remember this guy's voice. Well, I'm the smallest. I
Yep.
could try to go first. No,
That's
not
pretty
weird.
good.
That sounds more like it.
Just say it belongs in a museum, and then we'll tell you.
Yeah.
It belongs. Nope,
Nope.
it's lost. I don't know where it
Please
went.
change his voice every episode.
You'll find it.
It belongs in a museum. I don't know.
It
That was
belongs in a museum.
Are we all ready to press on?
I'll follow the wizard.
I'll press anywhere, man.
Nope.
Okay, so as you
Right.
um
Oh, go ahead.
as you go further up that way, sorry, I
wow.
just got to cut some fog.
Cut that fog.
You see what looks like a storeroom, almost like the area. It's it's a natural cavern, but it's been finished with some stone block walls. Okay, since Oscar's going to be right there, you'll get slice and pie right there.
Yeah.
And a flagstone floor. Several barrels are stored against the walls here, along with a number of empty crates, straw for packing, hammers, pry bars, and nails. And yeah, that's all you really see as of now.
I think Oscar will take out his shiny new sword of +1
Mhm.
Okay.
and
Ooh,
slowly
shiny.
approach and try and get more of a view here. So kind of like right about there.
Okay.
Bigglesby's right behind you.
Same.
Sorry, let me just get everything here. I don't want to reveal other rooms.
Yeah.
Necessarily. So.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's
Same description.
Yeah, it's basically the same. You just see a bunch of crates
Okay.
and everything.
Oscar's going to do the typical military thing, like check the corners, go up here and kind of look down the hall and make sure there's no immediate threats, and then double back and try and investigate the crates and see if there's anything worthwhile inside of them.
Okay. So yeah, as you look, like it really just looks like an empty storeroom. It's almost like where you came in should have been the cellar, like way back when.
Right.
But this seems to be the real cellar because
Gotcha.
that was like
Cool.
the entrance to that. And then you said you want to investigate the crate, so go ahead and roll an investigation check, please.
All right, guys. First roll of today.
Let's get it.
Let's go.
No bonus to investigation, but my intelligence is high. 12.
Okay, so really you don't see many valuables. It's really just a bunch of actual like day-to-day provisions and goods.
Mhm.
But you do see 30 pelts, and you know that because this is a frontier town, and they look like 30 beaver pelts. So like because this is a frontier town, you know that like trapping and fur trading is pretty decent income or livelihood. So these are probably the most valuable things that you can find.
Orion, Braun, I think I found some goods if you'd like to try and assist me in carrying them out.
Oh yeah, man. Let's take some pelts, dude.
How many are there roughly?
I think I said 20. 30. There are 30 pelts.
Wow.
10 apiece sound about right?
I'll take
Because
a
they're
look.
beaver pelts, I would say they're like maybe just the pelt, probably like half a pound each.
Okay. That shouldn't be a problem for Oscar at least.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm a big.
So I'm gonna kind of mock Oscar's math. Like, no, there's 4 of us, and we found 30.
Professor Bigglesby would like to carry your weight.
See what happens. Ryan just throws 2 at him.
He's an ant.
Mm.
Okay.
While the commotion's happening, Orion will sneak over here to see if this is a door or just the end of a hallway.
Okay. Go ahead and roll and do a perception check.
Sure.
When is a door not a door?
6.
As you go and look at the wall, it looks like you're going to the corner to pee or something like that. So you're like, no, this checks out. It's just a wall.
This
Do you want
tracks.
us to turn around, Orion?
Have-
Got any more
having
beaver
already
pelts?
found one secret door.
Yeah.
He's legit like looking at everything
Yeah,
on the wall.
yeah,
It's even
yeah.
Fair.
poking
I'm gonna
stuff.
Back out once I'm confident it's not a door.
Okay, go ahead and roll perception check as well.
Can I investigate instead? So I wanna
Uh,
investigate the wall.
Sure.
Yeah,
No, you may not.
22.
Okay. So although you all make fun of Orion, you can tell that wall definitely seems like a false wall.
Damn
This one?
it.
The one that you just came from.
Oh.
Yes.
Can I determine the trigger for this wall?
Yes. With the roll that you had, you can get both.
Sweet. Yeah, I'll open this door then.
I was totally.
Wait,
just
which one?
kidding
that one?
Yeah, this one here.
On the left.
About those
Okay.
being not false walls.
All right. Sorry, let me get the fog cutting tool. I'm managing many things.
I can tell from over here that one over there is a false door too, false wall.
So you found his voice.
So you
There
see
go.
a
Yeah, you
little,
did find
yeah,
his
yeah.
voice.
You see like a tiny staircase that sort of takes you down from here into a room that you can't quite see yet.
And then just looking at Orion, I'm just gonna look directly at him and then like push the button or whatever it is.
Be careful.
right.
I peed over there.
So let me do that too. So I have to click.
Poor Orion. He's just a dro who lost his way. Just a dro, bro.
All right.
Dro, bro.
Bro.
Dro.
Bro, where's bro?
Bro.
All right. So what you're seeing
thank you.
here
Oh shit.
is-
Okay.
is you see a door to the south. Like, so you're in a tiny little passageway and a door to the south and a door to the east.
Which way, fellas?
I think we should probably stay on this level first before we go down any stairs, man. It's scary
Oh.
downstairs sometimes.
All right.
Uh,
How about that door?
oh wait, hold on.
Which
I'm
one?
gonna ready my bow before you open that door.
Should we like listen first or no? Never mind. You got this, man.
I'm
Big
ready
Will's
to
gung
actually
ho,
shoot
man.
over him if there's like something that's gonna pop out at him.
I guess Oscar's just be right behind Orion, because what else is he gonna do?
Okay. Sorry. I'm just reading up a couple things, right? I'm like bouncing
take your
between
time.
so many things.
If the
If I
party comes from the
see-
secret door, trigger a fireball.
Yeah, that's
you
basically
trigger
what
it.
I'm like trying to figure
Yeah.
out here. And of course, they're not next to each other. I'm,
No,
like,
why would
going-
they be?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
they
going from
never-
like the
no.
beginning of the chapter to the middle to the end just to try and figure out what the heck.
That is
Sorry.
by far my biggest gripe with Rime of the Frost Maiden is like they don't have their like rooms and dungeons sequentially ordered. So it's like, what are you doing? Like
Mhm.
this doesn't make
Yeah.
any
What were-
sense.
What were they
Guys,
thinking
actually-
as far as organization? goes?
Exactly.
I was reading
Yeah.
about a guy. He writes guides to the published.
He writes
stories.
guides for the guides,
He
basically.
does, and he makes money.
Yeah.
He was showing his profits on DM's Guild
I believe it.
just by making guides to the guides.
I believe it. Absolutely.
Wild.
All right. So Bigglesby opens the door, right?
If there's an
Yep.
innocent group of children, I'm still firing.
What?
Anything moves.
I'm just kidding.
Okay,
No.
DeSantis.
But yeah,
Wait, I have to.
if there's anyone talking about Disney in there, I swear to the wall.
If there's any perfectly legal council meetings going on stripping me of power,
Oh, I'm-
I swear.
Actually,
Lightning bolt.
I
You
don't.
trigger a glyph of warding.
Oh yeah. Okay. Bigglesby, as you push forward into this door, you realize it's locked.
Hmm.
I will relax my bow.
Can anyone unlock this door?
Funny you should say that, my guy.
Yeah.
I have a spell specifically for locked doors, but I don't have a lot of those spells. So, do you want to try and pick it, or should I just burn them like I got them?
Does anyone have lock picking tools?
Here's a
I
question.
think I-
So,
sorry,
what does the lock look like? First of all,
Yeah.
is there a physical lock, or is this just like a door that won't move?
No, now that you're on the inside of this little chamber, it is an actual door.
So no,
it is
no
a door
physical-
made of wood with iron handles, hinges, a built-in lock.
Okay,
Okay.
gotcha.
Oh, okay,
Wait,
okay.
wait.
Scoot over, my
I
guy.
have an idea. And then he just runs
Smart.
behind Orion.
Smart.
I stole my bow and just put my hand on one of my scimitars, but I'll stand there like I knocked. That's fine.
All right. So what do you do?
Waiting 20 seconds.
Did anyone answer the knock or no?
Wait. Oh no.
In super creepy fashion, someone's knocking at my door.
Sorry,
right now.
I was
Oh,
confused. Like I'm reading
God.
some text and I heard Brad say something about the spell knock. Then he said, "Did someone answer the knock?" So I'm like,
Oh.
"Wait a minute, what?"
Blair actually knocked and then moved his character away to tell you.
Oh,
he was
okay. I'm
knocking on
sorry.
the
I'm
door.
sorry.
So, yeah.
Okay, yeah, there is no answer to the knock.
All right. Braun, it's like, hold on, guys. Watch out. And, like, clears a space and then gives a big old kick. Tries to kick it open.
That's what Oscar was gonna do. Yep.
Nice.
Okay, go ahead and do a strength check, please.
I'll move out of the way of the kick too.
Right.
How crazy would it have been if Chris went to go answer the door and there was a Dro Ranger just like standing right there?
That, for a lot of reasons, that would have been pretty nuts.
For a lot of reasons.
for
Just
more
like,
for
okay.
more than one. Yeah,
Any
turns
layers
out.
of reasons why. 16.
You
Or kick.
lead up and go to just like full on do like kick it open, and then as your foot connects, you feel this jarring like you hit a baseball with a metal bat
Ooh.
through your leg, and you're just like, whoa. Like, yeah. And it pushes a little bit under your weight, but it definitely didn't open.
Oh, dudes, I hit that real hard. Oh, I wouldn't suggest it, guys.
No,
Like-
no, I think if you really get your hip around into it next time, you'll do just fine.
You know, my little guy, I think what we need is a battering ram, and you're about that right size. I'm just saying.
Okay, but do it feet first.
Yes, stand back, gentlemen. Let me show you how the master at arms of Candlekeep
I
shows this.
pretty big, dude. But all right, let's see it.
He's gonna do the same thing.
Ryan's
Okay, do a strength check.
I loosened it.
Ooh, okay. That's 20.
Damn.
All right, so as you connect, there's a moment where you hear a crack
Mm-hmm.
and you slightly have a panic of like, was that my freaking leg? Because although you make solid, you definitely feel it, but that crack actually was the wooden door, and you see it just behind or the force of your leg. And so yes, it is now like you haven't fully taken it off its hinges
Okay,
by any
okay.
means, but you've broken it enough that with like a minute or two of work with weapons or what have you, or more kicking, you all can get through it.
I think after making contact like that, he's gonna step aside and kind of go,
Gentlemen, do your work.
We each take turns kicking this door.
Orion will fall into step.
Bigglesby will go second.
All right.
Can I roll my athletics?
Yeah, do an
It was
athletics
just straight strength. Hold on.
or
I'm-
strength. Yes, it was straight strength, not
If it
athletics.
was athletics, I got at least
two
3
tracks, two
points.
tracks. Yep.
We're
Two.
feisty today.
I rolled a
Love it.
4 and I have a -2 strength modifier.
You get a splinter and take 1 damage.
Wow, that's a lot for a level 3 wizard.
Somehow the door repairs itself.
Right.
Yeah, you take a huge splinter in your calf as you try and kick it. Your leg goes through the hole that he already kicked somehow, even though it's higher than your head, and you take 1 damage of splinter.
Is the hole big enough for me to get my arm through?
Does
I mean, carefully, but it's pretty
healing
splintered.
potions?
Can I roll sleight of hand to see if I can get my arm through to just click
Sure,
it?
sure.
Hold on, boys.
Can I have one of those healing potions?
For 1 damage, sleight of
Wait.
hand is going to be 19.
All right, yeah, you can definitely get your hand through, and yeah. You're like, this is no bigger than a womp rat back in the canyon.
Oh God.
What was that guy's name? his friend.
Luke Skywalker. Oh, Biggs.
Biggs
Biggs.
Darklighter.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
What a shit
Luke
name.
Skywalker?
I'm gonna, in all one motion, wink at Bigglesby, throw him my healing pot.
Healing pot.
Oh.
My
and-
healing cauldron.
Yeah. Fucking Diablo Caesar. My healing pot, and then I'll click the door as I'm sticking my arm in. Just say sometimes a little finesse. And, open the door.
And the
Right.
second I hear it unlock while his arm is still in it, I'm just pushing it open. Good job.
All right, so you see racks of weapons lining the wall of this chamber, including spears, swords, crossbows, and bolts. A dozen dirty red cloaks hang from hooks by the door. There is no one
Jackpot.
out. There is no one here. Like this is clearly an armory, as far as you can tell.
Can we see if there's any useful weapons that are better than maybe what we have?
Upgrades
There are. Do a perception check.
coming in.
Yeah.
Can I investigate?
Perception check. Or yeah, I guess investigate would work too.
See,
because-
19 for me.
Perception.
So you see a
15.
total.
11.
Sorry.
That's a 6.
They were high enough, so I figured it's 420 high enough, baby.
Hey.
I
So-
keep forgetting it's 420.
Yeah.
Pens upstairs.
You see nothing special, but there are 12 spears, 6 short swords, 4 long swords, 6 light crossbows, and 8 quivers that each have 20 crossbow bolts each.
Ah, damn it. Okay.
I'll the spears are for throwing, correct? Or no? Wait.
Wait, what?
What's the
Oh,
first
the spears? No, I mean,
Both.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can throw or you can use it.
Based throw.
Yeah.
10 foot reach, I believe, with those bad boys.
Yeah. So
No, I think 5.
yeah, it's normal ranged, but they make it so now they make it to where you can have it as a thrown weapon, or it's versatile too. So you can use it as a 1-hand weapon or a 2-hand weapon.
Mhm.
I'll take 2 spears.
Okay.
I will
Okay.
take 2 short swords.
Okay. So a spear is 3 pounds each.
I'm a big boy.
And you said how many short swords?
2.
2. Okay, those are 2 pounds each.
Oscar's gonna grab a light crossbow and I guess 3 quivers if nobody else is gonna do it.
Okay.
Don't
And
like
Bigglesby literally just yells, boring, and like leaves.
All right.
These belong in a museum.
Yeah. Each quiver is 1 pound as of now. The light crossbow is 5 pounds.
Excellent.
Do you guys need stat blocks or you got it on your own stuff?
I'll look it up.
I can pull it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to
Okay.
look at my
Cool.
weight right now. So
That is the nice thing about pulling it up on D&D Beyond. Like just being able to like hover over and click to the quick links. I
Yeah.
will say.
how much
All right,
did you
so-
carry? Do you remember? Like your
It's a
capacity?
function of your strength modifier.
It is.
That's one of those things that
I-
like is buried in the 8th chapter of the player's manual. It's really dumb.
Exactly.
I literally have never played in a game where we worried about it, except we couldn't like carry 20,000 gold pieces or something like that.
I think it makes sense in a scenario like this, where if I was like, I'll take all the
Everything.
short swords, all the spears, all the pelts. I can
Right.
see like, but I think what I have right now isn't ridiculous. 2 extra swords, 10 beef pelt.
Like Fallout, where you're like, I have a mini nuke launcher, 2 shotguns, and 3 machine
yeah.
guns.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much
Or you have-
any video game ever.
You have
Yeah.
Skyrim where every 2 minutes you're encumbered.
Yeah, yeah, except
God
Skyrim, and then
damn
you
it.
just have Lydia, who's like, "I'm here to carry your burden."
She
Hey,
dies
the
within
best
5
best
minutes
pack
every
mule
time.
I ever had, man.
Yeah.
Dragon Bones. Hey, Lydia.
Right.
Yes, Dragon Ball.
Fucking Dragon Bones. Because I'm so good at it, I'll check this wall to just double, triple check it's not.
Oh
a
my
false
God.
wall.
Okay, go ahead and do an investigation or perception check. I'll give you your choice.
Oh baby, what am I better at? Perception. It would seem because it's not daylight. 13.
Okay, as far as you can tell, it is just a wall.
All right, I know you'll take my word for it. It's just a wall, and then I'll walk out.
As Orion's caressing the wall, looking for like any kind of secret thing, Oscar's gonna look at him and say,
I bet the ladies at Mesoburazan really love you.
You just see him sort of smirk and say,
and then
"God damn it!"
and then casually walk out of the room.
Do we need another door kicked in there, little guy? I mean, Bigglesby?
Well, let's find out, and he'll just try and just try to open the door.
Okay. Go ahead and do a no, I mean actually you can open it. It's not locked. Okay. So let me see
I did not.
here.
Now there's a fireball.
Yeah, exactly.
And what's cool about this is since you're not keeping your own map, like you can see that you've now connected a part of your fog of war,
Nice.
right? So this is where you decided to turn back because you were too scared
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
of the. I will say I think this is funny that between just side note, I had to give you a splinter damage, but the building has done more damage to you than people have.
Oh, right, with frisbee fall damage, right?
The fall,
Right, because
yeah.
we've had 2 hard falls, and then you're just not getting touched by the actual people. So it's pretty funny. Okay. So 3 large stone sarcophagi stand within this dusty crypt, and propped up against each sarcophagus is a human skeleton clad in bits of rusty mail.
Oh.
False columns along the walls are carved in the image of spreading oak trees.
Hmm.
And then the double doors in the southeast corner are sheathed in tarnished copper plate.
Hmm.
And okay, this is where I'm tipping my hand, but I have to. Okay, so Bigglesby comes in. And are we just letting Bigglesby go in? Are we all, what's
If we're
going on?
true to what happened, I walked out of the room.
I was probably following Orion wherever he was going.
Okay.
Or Oscar.
Um,
Sorry, Oscar.
Chris, so you have to, I hate that I have to like even ask this because it's going to be very obvious. Are you wearing one of those red cloaks?
No.
Okay. So as soon as you step to that sarcophagus, the skeleton starts going and like
Nice.
Little help
sort of
in here, guys.
getting
And
up
just
to its feet.
making it to the hallway. Just
And then it looks at you menacingly. I do think you have enough time to back away because you see it animating, but then as it animates, it's two friends by the other crypts
Right.
animate, and we are going to have to roll initiative.
Fuck
Let's
yeah,
do it.
let's go.
Oh my gosh. I'm
Let's
using all my good rolls now.
19.
Nice.
All right.
20 total.
14.
And we'll
Wait.
repeat them shortly.
Sorry.
Everyone
Oh, I
wait
just-
to yell your initiative at the same time. Ready?
Okay, so
I'm
1, 2,
gonna
3.
cast fireball.
Let me just put down their hit points real quick. Okay. So sorry, go ahead and tell me your initiatives again.
Someone got higher than me, so feel free
yeah.
to.
Orion?
20.
18.
Ryan, 18. Brian, you said 20.
Yep.
Okay. Bigglesby?
14.
Okay, sorry. Oscar?
Sorry, 15.
Oscar rolled a 19.
Okay, 19. And then Skelly's rolled. After a while, I'm going to start doing initiative for each creature just because, yeah. Actually, I might do that right now.
If you have a enough, like a few, like a low number of them, it's fine. But it's when you get to like massive quantities, you're like it just doesn't become sustainable.
Right. I like the idea of simplicity, but I also think like it's kind of silly when sometimes all of the enemies go at the
Mhm.
exact same time. Like, you know what I mean? It kind
Yeah.
of forces you guys to strategize more. Okay. So let me put some skeleton icons down here.
While you're doing that, Jay, one thing I ended up doing in Horde of the Dragon Queen with my other group is I started doing them in like groups. So like enemy group A, enemy group B, enemy group C, and I think that helped out a little bit, kind of like making it feel like not everyone was going at the same time, but also like
Yeah.
breaking it up a little. Yeah.
Well, that's what it says in the DM guide, right? Like types
Yeah.
of enemies. So if you have like goblins and skeletons, like roll the
Yes.
skeleton initiative and roll the goblet. But I feel like in a fight like this where it's 3 of the same, I like having separate initiatives
Absolutely.
because
It
it
makes
kind of makes
sense.
it
It does.
yeah. Okay. So here I will let's label these guys real quick. So we got Skelly Child. He's a tiny guy.
Skelly child.
Skelly child.
Ugh.
I told you I was gonna shoot at the
Hey,
kid.
Mama
You did say that.
and Skelly Papa. Okay.
That's sad.
Yeah, how do you feel?
I was getting ready to like really fuck these things up, and now I feel bad about it.
No.
All right, Bron, it is your turn to start.
Well, what'd you see in there, my dude?
Some dead things coming alive.
Oh man. Can I see anything? Like if I try and get in the hallway with the others, do I see anything yet?
I mean, where you're at, you really can't. Like, you might be able to see the side of the little kid skeleton,
Mhm.
but you just see a long hallway and then like what looks like a sarcophagus.
Okay. I will hold my action, which will be throwing a spear at the first thing I see coming into my view from that room.
Mm.
Okay.
That sound
All
good?
right.
So I have
Yep, so-
like, oh, I got this new spear, and I'm like
Yeah.
ready to throw it right when if I see something.
Right.
Okay. Okay. Let me just check. Damage doesn't have a damage type. Weird.
Damage.
Dumage, habla du fromage.
Oh, okay. See, that's what's the okay. Sorry, D&D Beyond. Like when you hover over it, it doesn't tell you what weapons it's using, but then when you click on it to like go to the character card, it does.
It will. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So go ahead and slice the pie. Do whatever you're doing. Like move yourself, please.
Move yourself.
Oh no, that's where. So I'm basically getting in the hallway. I've learned.
Oh, you
that
don't move forward.
I'm a little too exposed to be in the front, so I don't want to be in the front. I just want to be ready to throw a spear over Bigglesby at whatever comes into view.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to center myself in the hallway, but not necessarily advance.
Okay. Sounds good.
Makes sense?
So you're kind of holding an action essentially.
Yeah, so basically I'm holding my action, and the trigger is when I see something coming and I'll throw a spear.
Okay. Cool.
Creepy
So
music.
yeah, there we go. Then that means it is as you're waiting, you see a skeleton shamble forth right in front of the hallway.
Skelly Papa, no.
I'll throw.
So yeah, go ahead and throw it.
All right. Oh my gosh, 20. 15
Wow.
plus 5.
Okay, so it wasn't a okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
not
that
bad.
hits.
And actually, man, being a half orc, if I did crit, it would be double dice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
8 damage. Piercing.
Okay. So you throw your newfound spear and you're like, holy crap, why haven't I been doing this longer? Because you just like catch this skeleton that's wielding a sword. Like it kind of lodges itself. If it was a human, it would lodge itself in its rib cage. But as it hits through the rib cage, like you see that whole chunk just like fall out of it. And it kind of like staggers back and hits almost like, again, if it was a flesh creature, which sounds weird to say, you feel like you would have pinned it against the sarcophagus, but like because it's brittle and bones, like they all just kind of as the spear goes through it and it just staggers back. But then after it takes that hit, it has just wrong mouse. It has just enough to like come forth and
Oh shit!
slash its short sword at Bigglesby.
Should have probably stepped in front of you, guy. My bad.
I'm so glad I threw that health potion at you, though.
I already drank it.
Oh shit!
All right. Where's its to hit? Okay, there we go.
Good thing your AC is probably like 20.
12.
We got a
Minus
we got
12.
a 12.
Oh no. Oh,
Oh no, that hits.
goes to the roller, right?
Yeah, that
Did
hits,
I-
right?
Did I take the shield spell?
Rolling.
I did not.
All right. So
Let's
it staggers back from the spear and then it kind of rushes forth and stabs with its short sword, hitting Bigglesby for 6 points of damage.
That's exactly how much I just healed for.
Womp womp.
And he's down.
Yeah. And now it is going to be Oscar's turn.
Upon hearing the word undead, Oscar will sheath his new sparkly sword, take out his hammer again, and say,
Excuse me, gentlemen.
and he's going to walk around Bigglesby if he can, and try and I was going to just straight up attack, but I'm wondering if it'd be better. Can I use my action instead to like push and like force him back a little bit?
Yeah. Go ahead and do a strength.
Okay.
A strength check.
I think he's just use his shield to like try to like force the skeleton out of position and kind of push him back into like the room a little bit.
Yeah, sounds good.
Give us some room to navigate here.
Yeah, if you succeed, I'll let you push him back like 5 or 10 feet.
That's probably not gonna work. That's a hard 6.
Contested.
Yeah, it is contested, and you
Contested
actually managed to
athletics?
push him just enough
No
past
way.
the doorway,
That's
and so you can step in between him and
Okay,
Bigglesby.
cool.
But that is your action, I would say.
Yeah, I think so too. Is there anything I can do with my bonus action? I think the answer is no. Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm happy with that. I'm just gonna sit there and just shield up, hammer drawn, just like ready myself.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Then that means it is now Orion's turn.
I cannot get a clear shot even by moving in the hallway, correct?
I mean, you could try, but it would definitely be at disadvantage. Like, and I don't even. It might be like double disadvantage
I
because
know,
you have everyone lined
it's
up there.
Not even worth.
Hey, before
So-
we proceed, sorry, Eric,
You're good.
you do have a robe on though, right?
Yeah, I do.
I don't know if that changes things, JD. I mean, he kind of already attacked, but
Wait, what's
since
that?
you asked Bigglesby already, Eric
Wait,
Oscar does have a robe on, a red robe.
Red robe.
No. Now that the
Combat.
things have, now that it started, it doesn't matter at this point.
We're already enemies. All right. So my feature, Dread Ambusher, I get 10 extra feet on my first turn of combat of movement.
Okay.
So I've got 40 feet to work with. Can I?
If you're
10,
moving through, I'm gonna
15,
say it's
20.
probably difficult terrain. Just to say, like,
That's a
trying
good
to
call.
squeeze
Yep.
through everyone.
Which is what, half then?
Yeah, half.
So 10, 20, 30.
So you can get there.
Yeah, if I get an attack off this round, I get to attack again and I get a buttload of bonus damage. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to position myself in a way that I can at least shoot.
And I'm not trying to like nerf you guys, but honestly, like, because you're in this really tight hallway, I
No,
might
it,
even.
it tracks. It
Yeah,
tracks.
I might even have to give you, like, if you're trying to get sidle up to Oscar and make an attack, I might have to give you disadvantage as well.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, but you're not as trained as the Romans.
Oscar, crouch.
Could I use my bonus action to like shift my weight to give him like an angle? Or my reaction or something like that?
I mean, maybe with the dexterity check.
Okay.
So if he decides to do that, then we can kind of like game it.
How about this? I will give up my bonus
metagamey,
action.
though.
I will give my bonus. I will give up my bonus action and my reaction to shift to him calling out to me.
Okay.
What's my DC for my dex check here?
You don't know that.
Oh, okay.
It's like me saying I
Huh.
can jump this, and I don't know what I need to do. I just
That's,
try it, and
that's an
I
8.
might end up in the ER or not.
That's an 8.
Okay, so Orion, are you trying this maneuver then? I mean, really, it comes down to if Joe actually said that he was going to go. So I'm giving you that benefit of the doubt.
I know.
I say we just do it regardless.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go.
Okay, so Orion moves and says like down or whatever. So go ahead and move yourself, Orion. And then Oscar, as you try and like shift your weight, your feet catch on the threshold and you stumble a little bit. So while you try and get out of the way, you actually don't quite, because you have to like brace yourself with your arm to stop from falling over.
I like it.
And so Orion, you can attack, but you're still going to get disadvantage.
That's fine. I hope I don't hit. And Orion attacks with his eyes closed.
Okay, with your eyes closed?
No, just kidding.
Okay, I was gonna say.
At disadvantage, I get an 18 to hit.
18? All right, you definitely hit.
6 and 18 with my modifiers. Yay! First attack is 7 piercing total.
Okay, how do you want to do it?
Oh! Right at the dome. Like, I feel like I got so close. I'm like basically gonna try to headshot this guy and kind of like between everyone, like, I hope I don't hit you, Oscar. And I'm like aiming for his head.
Okay. Yeah, your short sword goes straight through it as if you were trying to like pop it off like a top to see the brain. Yeah, like it just goes straight through the dome, and the skeleton like falls, and the top of its skull stays on top of your sword. That's how nicely you've pierced it. And Skelly Papa dies. Wait, well, let me. Oh yeah, I gotta drag it down, don't I?
Grandpapa, no.
Yeah. There we go. All right, Skelly Papa did. Okay, so that was Orion.
Can I see the other ones or no?
From here, yes. Now you you can see the little child.
I just want to throw up a hunter's mark.
I want to change songs, but I'm afraid it's gonna turn it to an ad.
Oh, don't change a thing. I'm not gonna throw up hunter's mark. I don't.
Okay. Okay, so that means it is Bigglesby's turn.
Hooray! Can I see the Skelly child?
You saw it. That was the first one you saw, so you know it's there. You can't see all of it at this point because you have two giants standing right in front of you.
I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion and make an exact copy of myself right here.
Okay.
I love that.
Oh.
Hopefully these guys are dumb and don't like realize I just appeared out of nowhere.
Okay, let me
I hope
see.
the Skelly child says, "Mama, he just appeared."
I'm hoping the Skelly child is stupid and attacks it.
Let's attack it, Mama.
Let me see. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out.
Take your time.
Is there a DC for figuring it out?
I think
So-
it's his spell save DC, I think.
Is it a spell save?
Yeah. Hold on. There's like
Okay.
specific rules about it.
It
That's
seems like
fine.
it's intelligence like 12 or something.
It's an investigation check against my spell save DC.
Yep, there we go.
And it uses an
Is it the wrong
uses an
one?
action. But if it sees, like if it already has reason to think that it's an illusion, I think it just fails.
Okay, yeah. So it's with all that being said, it's gonna definitely well, I know what it's gonna do, so we'll see. And then for the illusion, is it once it gets hit, does it disappear?
Once you get hit, the skeleton knows it's an illusion, and it becomes like this transparent image.
Okay. So throwing up the illusion, that's your turn then.
Yep, that's my action.
Okay.
And I think I'll just move back a little.
So that time you see the Skelly
Get out of this
Mama
cramped doorway.
pop over here and take a swing at the illusion.
Hooray! That's exactly what I wanted.
Did it.
I don't know if it matters, but it rolls a 12. So I imagine that means that the illusion is done.
For the,
yeah, I mean,
for the
I
mama.
think any interaction with it makes it go away, or
Yeah, well, it doesn't make it go away. It just becomes translucent. Like
Okay.
anyone who saw that happen could reason that it's like not really there.
Okay. Well, she does that.
Unless you're a dumb skeleton child.
And then the
Unless you're a dumb
skeleton child,
then you might not know.
which has a little short bow,
Oh, it's so cute.
The cutest
Takes
jelly
a-
child ever.
takes a shot what looks like at the illusion, but because Oscar is right there, it's going to be going after Oscar technically.
Boo!
So Oscar
Oh.
17 to hit.
Does not hit, little one.
Okay. So yeah,
Does it
it's
just
aiming
keep going? Is it going to Orion now?
Well,
God
like
damn it.
Ricochet.
up to
Yeah.
JD.
Just
No,
he ducks
no.
out of the way. It's Orion.
Yeah, no. With that, no. The
This
arrow
isn't
kind of
blaster
like
fire and a trash compactor, my dude.
yeah. I
Riot
mean, really, it
shield.
should be, but no, like it's using old moldy arrows. So as soon as the arrow hits the wall, it just sort of shatters.
Nice, nice.
And so now we're back to the top to Braun.
Oh man. Well, it's like really crowded in here, dudes. I am. Don't know. I don't want to. Metagame. I don't want to spend spells right now because I feel like we've got this.
Kind of what I was
But,
thinking, too.
Do I have? I don't have line of sight now, do I? Because they're kind of on the side.
Yeah, you don't because yeah, exactly.
Even if I don't feel like. Even if I move there, probably. Yeah, too much of an angle.
Yeah, I don't think so with everything in front of you that you can't quite.
All right.
Yeah, basically it's just Orion and Oscar that actually have like Oscar has line of sight on both. Orion just has line of sight enough on the child.
Hot and sweaty.
Wee.
You got this, guys, dude. You got this, dudes. And
Do some bardic inspiration.
Well, I only get 2 total.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
I already used one.
Don't they come back?
I cast Mage Hand and smack Oscar on the butt.
Good effort.
You got this.
Good
He is
hustle.
encouraged and gets a luck roll when he wants it
Hey-oh.
on his next roll.
Yes.
All right. Then that means it is Orion. Perfect. Or no, Oscar.
Oscar.
Sorry.
Too
It
many,
looked like a
too many
14.
O names.
I didn't close my 9, so it looked like 4 for a minute.
Oscar is going to step forward into the Bigglesby illusion,
Okay.
and he's going to turn and attack Skelly Mama.
All right, do it.
Oh boy, I think that'll hit. No, maybe not actually. I'm gonna use my luck roll.
I
Right?
thought it was Orion that he smacked on the butt.
No, Oscar.
Oh, Oscar. All right, you got your
No,
luck
it was
roll.
Oscar. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it
Too
again.
many O's.
I would have made a lot of butt jokes if it was.
Oh,
me.
it's worse.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
It's worse. I know.
11.
So you swing.
I do.
What, I forget what your weapon is.
It was a Warhammer. I switched to Warhammer.
Oh, okay. So you swing your warhammer and like the haziness of the illusion that you're into kind of makes you feel like almost like when you're in a dream and you know you have to do something and you just
Yeah.
can't quite do it. Like, yeah, you just don't feel like you have a hold of your perception.
fair.
So like your swing goes wide. Oh my gosh.
BRB, I'm throwing this piece of shit in the dice jail because it's failed me multiple times already tonight. So
Sorry, I keep telling this song to repeat, but then it goes to a different one. It's very annoying. So if you hear weird like Norse speaking at some point, I'm sorry. Okay, so yeah, you do that, and then now it is Orion's turn.
Cool. Can I successfully, if I wanted to, use all my movement to like hop over this coffin and get on top of this one? So I was like here.
As long as you do an
5, 10,
athletics
15,
check.
20. Yeah, I figured.
I mean, would it be that might be acrobatics actually.
I could do acrobatics.
Yeah, I figured you'd probably like that better. Yeah, probably acrobatics.
Oh fuck! Can I have a luck roll? Natural.
Only the butt slap got the luck roll.
Did you say a natural
Can't
one?
smack everyone's butts.
Natural 1.
Oh god. As you go to do this sweet ass jump, like you try it just like Oscar had a hard time. You don't make it past Oscar, and actually you tangle your feet and you both fall prone.
Oh no!
Dude.
What kind of adventurers are you?
Full of a drow.
I'm tempted to make you hit your head on the coffin, but I'm not going to make you do that.
Oh, you give me 1 damage, but you don't give him.
Yeah, I give. Yeah,
Okay.
actually, yeah, you take 1 damage because you like fall and you just slam your head into the stone sarcophagus. So yes, you take 1 damage of stone, bludgeoning to the head.
1
you might need a
stone
concussion.
damage.
1 concussion check probably needs to be done.
Quick concussion check.
All right.
How
I
many
mean, I
concussion
guess
checks
you
until
you have
CTE?
enough movement because you pretty much just did half that you could step up to your feet.
Do I still have an action as well, or did all of that fuck up my? Action?
I would say if anything is a bonus action that you can do, but maybe not a full action.
Okay, that's fine.
Unless I don't know, as anyone, do we think that's fair? I just
No, I
want to
think
make
it's
sure.
fair. I wiped the fuck out.
Okay. Yeah, you're like one of those little kids who starts to sprint and then they just like their feet leave them and they just like go face first.
Take someone down with them.
I'll
Exactly.
get back up and I'll help. Can I do this at least? Can I help Oscar up so he doesn't have to use any movement to get up?
Yeah, I'd say you're like, I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And
I'm
like
so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. Oh, geez.
It was an accident. I swear.
yeah, so I'd say you can help him up and then that could be your entire turn, really.
Cool.
That's because you made that lady's joke about me, and then I'll like grab my scimitars and ready back up, and that'll
All
be
right.
my turn.
Now Bigglesby, it's your turn.
And I can't see anything over here.
No, you just see the mess of Oscar
People.
and Orion like falling over themselves and like you just see Orion sprint into the room and then he and Oscar are like on top of each other, like trying to get back to their feet.
Fucking
Can
giant
Can I come
I
over
imagine
here
you
and
yelling
like,
parkour as you
Yeah.
run.
Can I help them up?
We got.
I think
we
we're
got
both
Yeah,
up,
he already
yeah.
got
Oh,
them
you're
up.
both up. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're
We're both
both
up.
up. That was
Yeah,
Orion's
Joel's-
turn. So I think if you step that far forward, you can see both skeletons easily now.
All right. I never liked children, and
Okay.
especially children that are taller than me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna Ray of Frost the child.
All right. And what does that take?
It's an attack roll.
Okay. Go ahead.
Natural 1.
Our luck ran out.
Oh my god. Also, where did my
Guys, we're
It's
doing
not-
real bad.
Did the
We're gonna
Gnostic
wipe the
curse us?
3 skeletons.
Oscar's gonna take the brunt of everyone else's turns on his team.
At this rate,
Oh my god.
Sorry, I
hope
also just
somehow-
lost my pen somehow. I do this all the time. This is what it's this is my life.
do you not know where your pen is?
No, I just
Haha, penis joke.
I
Thank
get
you.
it.
Okay. So you can do this ray of frost.
Poor Oscar.
I almost feel like I shouldn't keep doing this, but these ones
It's funny.
I mean,
We rolled it.
all right. So well, I guess if it's an attack roll,
Do your worst.
roll. So how much damage is it normally?
1d8.
1d8. I am going to have Oscar roll a con save.
I like how this is like I I'm turning into Scarface over here. Like,
I take your bullets.
Dex, you said?
Con.
Oh, con. Okay, that's good. 12.
Okay, 12. Now, Chris, roll your damage for the Ray of Frost.
7.
All right. So as Orion trips Oscar, hits his head hard on the sarcophagus, and then just like sorry, and like helps him get Oscar is just slammed in the back with like icy coldness. And like your armor almost freezes to your skin and like rips skin off as you like lurch forward. And you take 3 damage.
Son of a bitch.
I like to think that Bigglesby
Sorry.
was like aiming for the kid, and because Oscar was on the ground, and then Orion.
Picked him up.
Orion's like, I'm sorry. We're gonna take this battle much more seriously now.
Like the Three Stooges.
Blasted
Yeah.
my-
I'm sorry. I just like it's hilarious, so I can't stop.
This is good. I like this.
I'm supposed to be the goofy one. What are you guys doing?
I think I'm
All
still
right.
affected by the Nothic.
Yep. And now so the Skelly Mama, seeing Oscar lurch forward at her, is going to take a swing.
Hey, mama. Hey, mama. Hey.
You dick, Skelly Mama.
Oh, natural 20.
Son of a bitch.
I can see him, right?
Yes,
right,
you
can
can
I-
see him. You
I'll
can see
do
him.
silvery barbs then.
Yeah.
you
Let's
go.
go.
Okay, what is Silvery Barbs?
Let me.
Reroll
I
it.
have it up, but I haven't read it
It
since
makes you
last time.
re-roll your dice roll, JD.
Oh, okay.
That's part of it.
And then someone else gets advantage.
Yeah,
on
you
their
give
next-
someone advantage on their next turn.
So I like beat my drum really hard and be like, Skelly Mama! And yeah, she has to re-roll.
As the drums go in the music too. That's great.
Yeah. Re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll.
Okay.
That,
Yeah,
that
that's
that
not-
spell is so good.
It's
It's
unbelievable.
crazy.
Is
If
that
it was
an
a third
action-
level
is it a-
spell, I'd be like, that's just still
a
really good
reaction.
spell.
Oh, it's a reaction. Okay. What level spell is that?
It's a first level
First,
spell. Yeah.
Wow.
It's
Okay,
nuts.
yeah. The
it
Skelly
also can
Mama.
reroll saving throws.
Yeah, it's sick.
Oh, wow.
It's
Yeah.
it's absurd.
It's a
It's
sick
as
spell.
unbelievable as you're currently imagining it is.
Yeah. All right. So the Skelly Mama, like, as it was raising, like, to stab at Oscar, and you let out the Skelly Mama chant, she like tips her head up, and like you just see a sigh come out of her, and then she like tries to finish her swing but totally misses.
Oh.
So then for the second, sweet. And then for the second part, I'll give advantage to Oscar.
Okay. All right, and then it is
Extra
the
tactical ability check or saving throw.
yeah, the Skelly child takes out its little short bow, and seeing Oscar just careen in front of it, decides to take a shot.
I swear to God, it's
Or
a
not
natural
Oscar,
20 again.
Orion. I'm sorry, Orion. I keep mixing it up. Eric, you're rubbing off on me a little bit.
I know.
17, Orion.
Hits.
Okay.
Oh, my head.
Okay.
What happened?
Yep. So you are going to take 4 damage from an arrow.
Okay.
All right. So this moldering arrow, just like as you lift up and help Oscar up, this moldering arrow just like hits you in the back of the arm, like pierces through.
Cool.
All right. Now we're back up to Brahm.
Doesn't seem like it's going very good in there, my guys. I'm going to try and move. I'm going to try and step over Bigglesby so that I can get like in the doorway line of sight.
All right.
Yeah, I'll roll.
So how are you stepping over?
One leg in
we've
front
done
of
this
the
a few
other.
times now, haven't we? Bigglesby,
Don't
like
do
back and
anything
forth.
that's going to trigger a
Oh
check.
yeah, you stepped over me many times.
I Okay, yeah.
like,
I guess last time I should have made you specify to decide. Like, I feel like from now after this, I'm gonna make you specify to then decide if it's athletics, investigation, perception type stuff.
Well, how tall is Bigglesby?
3 feet tall, maybe
So,
less.
I feel like
And Braun's, like,
athletics is
tall,
fine.
right?
It's
I'm
yeah,
like
it's like you're doing a
6'8"
hurdle,
or
a low hurdle. So I'll give you an athletics check.
But he's also pretty skinny.
I'm
He
stepping
does
over.
he does have a fedora on though.
Oh yeah, that's 19.
All right, yes, you easily vault over him like running through a middle school hallway when your principal comes around in a wheelchair.
that doesn't happen.
It's oddly specific.
Must be
Maybe not.
We'll never know.
And I don't want to try and get any closer, so I will take my second spear that I just got.
Okay.
Try and throw it. I'm thinking like down as I'm jumping over at the skeleton mother.
Oh, this is like a Troy, like Achilles move.
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, roll. This is badass.
Leapfrog, Bigglesby.
If you natural one, you'll kill Oscar.
No, it was 5, 6, 18.
God, that would have
Okay,
been
you
the best one
definitely hit
of all
for
time.
sure.
You impale Oscar through the neck.
Start rolling a new character while we finish this battle.
5 piercing.
All right. Okay, so that's Skelly Mama. So yeah, you managed to like, you're loving these spears.
Yeah, I know.
You're like, man, maybe I should go back and get the rest of these things. Yeah, like you managed to get it right over Oscar's shoulder and like pierce into the clavicle of the Skelly Mama, and like not her sword arm, but her other arm like falls off to the ground, and she just hear like the cat noise of a being with no tongue, and the clackety clack of her arm falling to the ground. And then it is Orion's turn.
Oscar.
Gosh, yep, you're right. Thank you. Sorry.
New rule.
I'm gonna close the 9
first
right
name?
now.
Just call me Drizzt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New rule. Everyone has to have a different first letter to their characters.
Well, this is no worse than when you ran and we got Tyler to join, and he was Tylander and Brad was Tyron.
Yeah.
Like
You were already calling me Tyrion so many times.
yeah.
True. Okay.
Well, Ryan,
Oscar's
he's gonna
turn.
go by Ryan now. Rion.
No, it's okay. It's my fault. I'm doing a shitty job. We're good.
No, you're
No.
not. It's okay.
You have
It's just another thing to pay attention to. I like Rion better anyway.
All right. I'm rolling advantage on Skelly Mama.
It's more Irish anyway, Joe.
Yeah, that's true.
That is a lot. That's like a 24 to hit.
Okay. Yup, you do it.
And Warhammer is 1d8 bludgeoning. And then add strength to that. So that's 11. 11 bludgeoning.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
I want to pulverize the shit out of this bitch.
Okay.
I think just like overhead, just like woof, like straight down.
Head smashers.
Yeah, the head's
Soul
but
Crusher.
this time, because it's a skeleton and it's a warhammer, not only like, so she just got speared, her arm fell off, and she kind of like leans back and did a little like snarl, and as she's snarling, kind of like horror movie style,
Mm-hmm.
like you smash through the head and the head explodes, but then like it goes, you travel down the entire spine. It's like
I was hoping you would do this.
Like,
yes, absolutely.
yeah, and then like all the way down to the pelvis, and then the legs just sort of stand there wobbling and then fall to the sides as you just totally split it down the middle with a bludgeoning instrument.
And as he does so, he's gonna say, "Get your shit together, guys."
Yeah. All right, so Skelly Mama is dead.
I'm
Um,
half tempted to use my action surge here to attack Skelly Child, but I think I'm gonna save it. So for my movement, I will try and kind of move in and kind of like flank, not like keep within the Skelly Child's range, so I'm not eliciting an attack of opportunity, but I want to move myself
Yeah.
around the Skelly Child like this, just to flank
Although
it.
he's using a bow, so I don't think you elicit an attack of opportunity if it's not melee. Is that wrong? Am I just playing too many video
you're
games
right.
that like more
I
mean,
think
rules?
he,
He
I
could
think
do an
he
Trying
still
unarmed
to
gets
attack.
it.
slap you, unarmed strike, right? Like,
I think he
Mm.
also he could pull a different weapon. He could make
He
a
could
attack
swipe,
with
yeah,
disadvantage.
yeah,
There's
like
the things
or
he could do,
bite
but
or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna rotate around and just sit there. Yeah.
Okay, okay, cool.
Just so you fuckers won't hit me again.
All right. And as it goes to Orion's turn, you see the Skelly Child go.
oh.
How is it talking without lungs?
I think it's magic, man. I think.
Ryan is gonna sharpen his scimitars real quick, like cling them together, and go,
Yeah.
"It's Ryan now," and dive a small
That's
child
Ryan.
and try to attack with both, like 2-weapon fighting. So, with the scimitars. So I'll roll for the first attack.
All right.
That's gonna be 22.
Yup, definitely hits.
All right. Damage on that is 6 piercing.
6 piercing.
Yep.
Okay.
And then 2-weapon fighting. 19 plus 5, so 20.
Yep, you got it.
And this is just without the bonus damage, so it's a straight D6. 2 piercing.
Okay. So scimitar, so like more of a slashing than a piercing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of like shake your head from getting your bell rung. But just know that is not okay, Joe. You need to get checked. Everyone who's listening.
Is it
And you stand up and you pull out your scimitars, and then you say, "It's Ryan now," and you kind of like leap forth and like a whirlwind, surprising this little skeleton child, because you're so fearsome. But no, like it kind of like goes back on its heels, and you like hit both sides of each shoulder with your swords, like you're kind of doing a wide angle sweep.
Oh, cool.
And you take some big chunks out of its shoulder bones, and it kind of like coils back in fear, or if skeletons could have fear. So yes, and then that means that now it is Bigglesby's turn.
I'm going to cast Mind Sliver, DC 14 intelligence save.
Okay.
Because I can't roll a nat 1 on this one and kill someone.
Right. Okay.
Hey, if you dream it, you can believe it, buddy.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you, you said what was the DC? Sorry.
14 intelligence.
You do Mind Sliver, and this skeleton looks in your direction and just goes, "Papa," and nothing happens.
That's
And then,
it for me.
okay, and then as
I'm
that
gonna get out of
happens,
bronze space a little.
Hmm.
Give him some space to throw his
and
sword.
as it says "Papa," and it looks at Ryan, who just hit it, and looks down at the actual shambles of Papa Skelly and goes, "Papa," and actually takes a tiny little dagger from its side and tries to stab at you, Ryan.
Ugh.
14, or wait. Yeah, 16.
16 hits, a 14 misses. So
Okay, sorry.
Whatever you want to do there.
Yeah, no, it was 16. I was just misreading because I was just adding straight dex, but I forgot the proficiency bonus.
Cool.
Okay. 7 piercing damage.
Woo!
Ooh, damn.
So it stabs you right in the thigh.
Oh, God, it was just a name change, you silly kid.
And then it so it's like kind of just like, well, it can't even make noises. Yes, Chris, no tongue. But still, you imagine that's what it's saying. And then it goes back to the top to Braun.
I like where your head was at, Oscar. Let's smash some stuff. And I pull out my great club and I try and take it down on this little guy. And that's, man, I am on fire. 18 plus 5.
Yup.
Whatever that is.
What's your strength bonus, Brad?
3 plus 3.
What's your proficiency?
2.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Oh, that's 4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, total.
Yeah, with the great club. Yep. I rolled
Hey,
a
do I-
1 on
Do
a
I
D.
sound any different at all? I just adjusted my settings.
I think
Yeah,
you sound better.
way better.
You
Alright,
do
cool.
sound better.
Cool.
Um.
Thank you, all of you.
Okay. So as you bring your great club down, the child with its like stab kind of moves to the side, and from its bow arm, so it's actually attacking Ron. Why can't I say anyone's name?
Right.
Ron. Sorry.
Do I have to
Sorry.
change my name again?
Joe. I'm so sorry, Joe. This never
No, you're
happens to me. It stabs with its like non-dominant hand, its left hand, and then Braun attacks from the other side and smashes like its arm off of it, part of, and its hip too. Like you don't think this thing is gonna move anymore, but it's still standing and can very clearly keep attacking.
Nice.
And so now we are to Oscar.
Oscar, before making his swing, is going to say,
Everyone, did you just see that Orion hit his head so hard he changed his name?
I can't remember his
"Son of a
name anymore.
bitch!"
I dropped the O.
Dropping letters like
Right.
I was.
Dropped my friend.
That's 11.
Oh. Wait,
So
you-
how are you
You're
swinging?
flanking?
I am flanking.
All right, advantage. Yeah,
Advantage.
that's true.
Yeah. Good call. Good call. That's better. That's 16.
Yeah, you. How do you want to do it?
Yeah.
I think so this thing's taking damage on like its shoulders and like other places too, right? It's already pretty weak.
Yeah, it basically can only stand in this one spot.
Okay.
right now.
So I think after Oscar says,
Everyone, did you see that Orion hit his head so hard he changed his name?
he's just gonna like spin his hammer like with a lot of flair and just like just knock the head off the kid. Like the Queen of Hearts playing croquet style.
I love it.
Let's go, guys. Clean battle, clean fight.
No, it wasn't. Shut the fuck up.
Yes, it was one of our best.
Ugh. Got a little...
All right. So the last skeleton falls to the ground, and here you are in the crypt.
So I'm going to put my archaeology hat on and get out my brush and just start brushing the dust off of like the sarcophagi to try and like see, is there a name on it or is there any, see what he can learn.
Let's see. I just want to make sure I don't get it wrong. Okay. You see all you see is a word, and that is Illitharn.
Illitharn.
Yes,
That-
Illeffarn.
Do I
What
recognize the language?
Go ahead and
Elvish, Gnomish, Common?
what languages do you know? Sorry.
Elvish, Gnomish, and Common.
So it's in Elvish.
What does it mean?
Go ahead and do a history check.
Tiggle bitties.
Love it. I'm gonna cast Goodberry and pop about 5 of those 10 bad
15.
boys.
All right, so you know that Illitharn is the name of an ancient elven nation which once spread across much of the Sword
Mm.
Coast.
Ooh. Judging by the skeletons, can I tell if these were elves?
Ooh.
Well,
Well,
I think with the intelligence check you did, yeah, you can see that these are elves.
These are elves.
Uh,
Is there anything in the sarcophaguses? Any spoils? Did they bury their dead with riches?
You find, actually, of course, it gives you some treasure and then tells you to roll other treasure, as always.
Robo stars.
yeah. Yes.
Where?
Does anyone else need good berries before I pop the other 5?
Well,
Yes.
Should we short rest first? And
Could do that too.
we could just wait for an hour and do some hit die so you don't have to save
Oh,
those
yeah.
for if someone falls unconscious.
So you find
Fair.
2 platinum
Whatever.
signet rings.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay. And can I learn anything about the platinum signet rings?
I'll go ahead and do another history check.
While he's doing that,
Natural 20.
Oh wow. Okay.
Ooh, nice. So you see that these are like, even like, you're kind of confused, because even though you saw the word Illifarn, you notice that these signet rings are actually for the Tressender family.
Hmm.
So, which you know is a human family.
Thieves.
Interesting.
So you really don't know what to make of that, because you don't know of any commingling in terms of your historical knowledge at this point, but
Interesting.
you're very much seeing human history and elvish history kind of commingled right now.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And
then-
that's us searching all 3 sarcophagi, right?
Yes, you found
Okay,
the 2
yeah.
signet rings, and then Skelly Baby had nothing.
Oh, Skelly.
A dagger and a bow.
Moldering though, like
Yeah,
Yeah.
that. Nice.
wouldn't be better than anything you can get.
Actually, at that
Pick
point,
ups.
Oscar's gonna look towards Ryan and say,
You might want to check yourself for. When's the last time you got your tetanus shot?
We didn't have those where I'm from. And he rubs
Uh-oh.
the back of his head. And he
Damn
says, I'm a little
anti-vaxxers.
tired. I'll be a little more careful next time.
As you should. Please be careful.
I
Should
pick up
we-
my spears. I
should
pick
we
up my
take a-
spears.
Are we short resting?
Yeah, I was-
Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second.
"Never."
Yeah, do you guys want to hang out for like an hour and just like I'll jam out a minute and then we can all maybe like feel a little better?
Everyone, I've thought of a fun role-playing game. It's called a tabletop setting. I have these die here, and I think there's an interesting system we could use to determine outcomes of predetermined events.
No way,
Sorry-
dude. That
sorry,
sounds
I'm back,
too
I'm
nerdy,
back.
man.
That sounds
Uh,
too nerdy.
We have 2 digital assistants, and when Katie said goodnight, it turned off the lights in this room. And
Oh,
it's in
that's
the other room, and I was like, wait a
funny.
minute. And she was like, I swear I didn't tell it to do that. So
That's pretty
she was
awesome,
talking to me.
actually.
Good night.
I think
That's
we're
what you
attempting a
get for
short
living
rest.
unlawfully, JD.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was God smiting you.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Dare you.
So-
Are we gonna take a short rest?
I think we're attempting a short rest.
Okay,
Would
cool.
like to, yeah, probably for after that kind of.
Would
crap.
this
what
be a
we've been
good
having.
short rest to take a potty break?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
that's
I'll
yeah.
do. I'm gonna do Song of Rest too, so you get an extra D6 if you.
Oh hell yeah! Okay,
Yes,
cool.
Rest up, rest up.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a hit die, and then I'm gonna use the bathroom, and we'll go from there.
Also gonna roll a hit die.
Where's
Let's
my
just max
D10?
it out.
Ooh. 9.
What do we get from you, Brad?
A D6. So I rolled a 5 unless everyone wants to roll it themselves.
No, that puts me up to max.
I'll take your 5. So I got a 7 plus 5 is 13.
All right, I'll BRB.
12. What does 12 do for me? Max!
Bigglesby, you feeling all right now?
Yes, thank you. I've tended to my wounds.
Um,
I'm gonna use the restroom.
I will get a snack.
Well, I'll stay on this so that our viewers aren't bored.
Yes, do that and guard the room. Make sure no one falls down. You know what to do.
Yep. So YouTube, I have a confession to make. So normally we've been playing on Sundays, but we're playing on a Thursday. I forgot and accidentally got kind of stoned, but I'm trying to like play it cool, like I'm just my normal self. So don't tell anyone. All right, that's all I got. How are you? What's going on with your life? Interesting. You're doing a great job at your things that you're doing. Probably. I don't know. Maybe not. I have no idea. I'm all alone. All alone. All alone. What's your favorite campaign we do, YouTube? That's a good one. That was a good one too. Guess who's back? Back again.
All right, sorry.
Sadie's back. Tell
It's
a
so weird.
friend.
As a DM, like having all my screens up, I never see your faces. So it's weird just like
Oh, yeah.
looking at the map and hearing your voices, but like not registering what's going on.
Yeah. I have 3 monitors and they're all, well, 2 of them are like wide format and then I have one ultra wide. And
That's
I have
awesome.
so much real estate. Someday I'll send you a picture of my desk.
Yeah, please do. Please do. I just have my like one desktop behind and then my laptop right here. So I have like the handbook of Phandelver behind you, and then everything else is going on here. So and then I got some like pencil paper type stuff.
Dude, I gotta send you guys a picture of that. Chris's Strahd set I bought came with a Strahd DM screen.
Ooh,
Nice.
cool.
And it's fucking cool. It has a bunch of like DM tools on the screen.
That's cool.
So it's pretty cool.
That's cool. Yeah, I will say, like, I know you're laughing, but I was sick for the last couple of days, and I was like, I swear to God, every other time I'm supposed to DM, I'm sick, so I'm not canceling. Like, honestly, every other time I've been
That's so
sick.
weird.
Weird.
So I'm just like, nope. So that's like yesterday, I felt like I had taken Benadryl and NyQuil, but I had taken neither of them.
Oh, it's the worst, dude.
Yeah, so I was just like in a weird daze, and today was okay, but I didn't exert myself mentally very much in my classes. So now I'm
Right.
finding out that like, oh no, it's still there. I just didn't challenge myself, I guess.
I could have done another Death House with no prep, but I can't say it would have been fun.
What was the Death House? I don't know if I was a part of that.
You played the NPC.
You were the kid.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
because
you're
I
the
was
kid.
sick.
Possibly
Yeah.
the best guest performance of all time.
I don't know
That was
about
good.
that, but thank you.
We were all dark and gritty characters.
Super.
I never watched that because I was sick the next day too. I need to go back and watch it.
I really enjoy how Brad was asking like, oh, like what kind of character should I make? And I was like, pick an asshole who you don't mind dying.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
While we're resting, I think Oscar's gonna ask Ryan for one of his good berries.
Oh, I ended up not casting it because we short rested.
Oh wait, I thought you said you took it back.
Yeah.
Okay.
No
But-
Well,
take-backsies.
I was gonna make a little joke, but okay.
No.
Save it
You
for
ruined
the
the
next
joke,
time.
Joe.
That's it.
I'll see you guys on the other side.
I ruined the joke.
All right. Well, after the rest is over, I'm gonna go look at this door.
Classic Bigglesby.
Okay, look. What do you want to look at?
You know, to open it.
Okay.
I'll stand
right.
behind him and ready my bow, ready in action.
Are we sure we don't want to make sure there's no traps on these doors, man? I feel like we just got attacked by.
I guess there was a trapped pit there that
Just
I
saying.
think
It
all of us fell down. I can't remember. It was several weeks
wasn't
ago.
me, but yeah, you guys.
Someone put a banana peel under Oscar.
definitely-
Oscar's just gonna brood.
Sorry, I'm learning my humor. We didn't.
Oscar has a short crossbow out that he just got, and he's actually by these southern doors watching as this goes on.
JD,
Okay,
you
so
did
you're
hear
opening
that
the
I-
door?
I'm opening the door.
Okay.
JD, you did
Um,
hear that I picked up my spears, right?
Yes, you picked up your 2 spears. And then you open the door. And boom. Oh wait. Fog. No, I want to cut the fog, not place the fog. Jerk.
That's right. You tell that website, Jay.
Chat GPT.
Hey, don't piss off.
All right. So as you let's see. As you open the door, you see 2 of the red cloaked peoples.
Ah!
Ah!
Sorry, I shouldn't do the same as Oscar. Yeah. Oh
He
no.
runs behind me again.
I hate how like sometimes it's like, oh,
Oh,
I'm
he's
moving.
humongo.
It's a giant.
You know what I mean? Where like sometimes it. God damn it. It's because I'm too zoomed out. Okay.
Pull in the fist one.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. All right. So you see 2 of the red brands, like brigands, rogues, whatever you want, sort of facing a set of bars, and then you backed up real quick as you saw them. And actually, why don't I just do...
I can't believe they didn't hear everybody falling down earlier.
I've got my bow held and my action up.
Yeah. Although when you open the door, the one closest to the door is actually looking straight at the door, with sword drawn,
No.
and gets an attack of opportunity on you.
Oh, then I'll just stay here. If he's gonna.
Yeah, sorry. I just read that like if they were fighting in the next room, then they are aware that they were there.
Fair.
Like 3 paragraphs later, I'm like, come on. Okay. All right. So yeah, let's just say that this one is right at the doorway as you open. So like you're both like, whoa, like surprised. And then this other one is kind of back, like like side eyeing you, but then like turns to full attention as soon as you open that door. I would say that why don't we just do a 20 against 20 to see who's surprising who here?
Good idea.
You and me, Chris.
13.
I got a 12.
Oh yeah.
So I will say that you can take an action, whether that's move back like you wanted to, however you want, without incurring attack of opportunity, or you can do an attack, like basically give you a half, like a mini surprise round almost.
I'm gonna cast Hold Person on the guy right in front of me.
Fuck
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's the save? Like what's the save?
14
trait?
Wisdom.
14 wisdom. Okay. So hold person does what? Because he fails.
Ooh, I'll read it.
Is he just like
Um,
frozen?
Yeah, paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each of its turns, it can make another Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
On a success, the spell ends for the target. And the paralyzed condition,
Auto crits, baby.
I believe that is correct.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
Let me do
Okay.
it. Let me do it.
So then we're gonna just have to all roll initiative. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give that guy disadvantage. Actually, I feel like if he's petrified, like if he's held, then I'm just gonna automatically put him at the bottom of the round. Does that sound like a thing that
Whatever you
can
want.
do?
Whatever you want is
Fair.
fine. Yeah.
I feel like if you surprised him and petrified him, essentially, like there's no way that he would have more of an initiative than the
Right.
highest that you roll, right? So
Right.
okay.
Went.
Man.
Okay. So go ahead and roll.
Dirty 20 for initiative.
Okay.
Oh,
7.
initiative.
You say
6.
7?
7 for Braun.
Okay.
What's your dex, Braun?
1 or 13.
Okay. Oscar also rolled a 7, but I have a higher dex.
Okay, so I'll just say you're 8. Bigglesby?
16.
Okay, 16. We're going to say that's RB1, so he's just going to be last. And then okay. Cool. So, sorry, I got to zoom in. That means that it is Ryan's turn.
Sweet. Since I already have my bow out and cocked, I'm gonna just loose that arrow.
Ooh.
Okay.
You're attacking at advantage if you're attacking this one.
I am.
Yeah.
And does that go away if he gets attacked or no? Hold person.
Nope.
No,
Not
that
he
way.
has to save out
Not
of
like
it.
sleep or anything. Okay.
Here, I'm just.
Right.
Yeah. Let me look.
And the way
Here,
it
I'm
looks
pulling up
like
the
I've
spell.
frozen time in his like local area.
Yeah.
14,
Okay.
even with advantage.
It just says choose a humanoid, be paralyzed. Oh, of course, it doesn't tell you what paralysis does right there either.
So I have it pulled up. They're incapacitated, which means they can't take actions or reactions.
Oh yeah,
The
just
creature automatically fails strength and dex saves. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit.
if they're within 5 feet.
If they're within. Oh, okay, I missed that part.
Yeah. Okay. So
That was like off the screen.
sure it was. All right. So Ryan, what was your attack again?
14 with advantage.
14 with advantage. Okay, then you do hit. So that means it's an auto crit.
No, I'm not within 5 feet. I'm using my bow.
Oh yeah, you're not within 5 feet. So okay, what's your damage?
Let's find the D8. 8, 9, 10 damage.
Okay.
And then I'll invoke my my dread ambusher and attack again.
Okay. Cool.
Because it's the first round of combat.
Yo.
And it's advantage again. 17.
Okay, you hit again.
And then this one, you do your weapon damage and then an additional D8.
That's awesome. By the way.
Yeah, the first round of combat's really good, and then I go back to normal. So
When you're just
3,
a normal, really good ranger.
4, 5, 6, and then an additional D8.
How do you want to do this?
8.
Wow.
Yeah,
So Bigglesby opens the door and he's like whoop, and the other guy's like whoop, and like they scare each other kind of thing. And then you just let loose, like you see the guy freeze, and it's like you're on Skype and you think that someone's frozen, but they're not. Right? Like that's how motionless the guy is.
Yes,
and then
yes.
you let loose an arrow. So what's going on?
So I think the way this is gonna go down is
I guess
Ryan,
it's 2 attacks. You boom boom, right?
Yeah, like Ryan's so excited that he's not moving, and he doesn't say this out loud, but he's thinking like, "Oh, finally, I can't screw this one up," because he's just had like some bad luck, and
Yeah.
he like does really too fast, like, and he's aiming for the hit like the heart, both of them.
Okay.
And I would imagine they kind of hit like almost, you know.
But
Okay.
he doesn't react at all. He's just still frozen there.
Yeah, that's why Ryan's pumped, because he's like, "Oh God, this guy isn't moving." So
But
1,
he
2.
like doesn't fall to the ground. He's just like still.
Yeah. It's
frozen
like
solid.
like if you were trying to like scoop the heart out like with like salad tongs or something, like that's how they would have landed.
Awesome.
And the guy, I mean, he's still frozen, so but then you just
Oh no.
you see like the light go out of his eyes, and like the jaw sort of slackens as much as it can under paralysis, but like the body's just like hanging there with these 2 arrows like stuck in the
It's brutal.
Yep.
Oh, I finally got one.
And then So is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So then the other red brand is gonna go no run forth and attack Bigglesby.
As he like goes right there, I'm going to stop concentrating on this spell so that the body just flops over.
Okay, so yeah, like the body just collapses, like and like blood just starts pouring out underneath. And
then I'm just gonna be like, "What'd you do?"
roll a deception check.
Oh, I'm terrible at that. Yeah, 16. Wait, no, sorry, 18.
Ooh.
That was a DC 20, my man. Especially with your friend's arrows double scooping this guy's heart. So you say, "What did you do?" And this guy is like snarls, like "Ah!" And takes out his short sword and just like stabs at you, Bigglesby.
Why am I always the tank?
Maybe don't go through doors first from now on, my dude.
He likes to explore.
17 for the first one.
That it's
Okay.
1 damage. 1.
So that's gonna be 7 damage.
Ow.
All right, and then the second attack is 16.
Also hits.
Oh boy.
Oh, here we go. Here we
And
go.
that is also a 7 damage.
Still standing.
Is he?
Oh yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, so as
Okay.
you say, "What did you do?" He stabs you twice, like in the chest, and goes, "What did you do?" And then yeah. So now it is Bigglesby's turn.
All right. I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver on him.
Okay.
So that's
That's
a DC 14
Yep,
intelligence.
intelligence save. Yep. You cast Mind Sliver, and then you realize that this dude's rage, he's like a bull seeing red. Like there's no mind there right now. He is so mad and just like trying to kill you that like you can't even pry into this mind because it's basically the mind of a beast.
Okay. Bigglesby then is just gonna run away.
Okay. So that means that you evoke attack of opportunity, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
It's better than
live,
taking 2 shots.
Raggy.
live.
11?
Miss. Ha! Suck it.
So with the
Actually,
rage,
that's exactly what he says as he like misses. Suck it.
yeah. So like he stabs you twice and then you dart away, and kind of like a bull seeing red, he like slashes widely and just like clanks against the wall, and you're like, what the fuck was he even swinging at? Like this dude is just like wildly going after nothing. Okay. And so now Oscar.
So Oscar is watching this all go down. What happened to Bigglesby ran way the fuck out of there.
Yeah, he used all his movement.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh my.
Oscar's gonna watch all this go down,
I used too much movement actually.
and he's going to kind of like come this way, get eye on the door, like right here probably.
Okay.
And after watching Bigglesby cast Mind Sliver and like fail and kind of run away, he's gonna like pause and reach out his hand and kind of like practice what Bigglesby has taught him previously on their adventure. And he's also going to cast Mind Sliver.
Let's go.
Oh, okay. So what's your DC?
DC 14.
Let's go.
Right. This time, sorry, I'm gonna write down your DC now because I only put it for the spellcasters. So as the guy clanks the wall, you can see like his eyes sort of focus a little bit, and then in that moment, you mind sliver, and you like the satisfaction of seeing an arrow strike true. You somehow feel like you've never really been doing spell casting, but you've been a warrior for so long. And so
Mhm.
like you have that same feeling even though you don't see anything physically happen. Like you
Yes.
just let loose an arrow and it really just fucking hit the
You
target.
can
and you're just
feel
like,
it
"Thump."
hit home. Yeah.
Yeah, you just feel like a thump, and you're like, oh, like elation and exhilaration. So how much damage?
Oscar's at semi chub.
Yeah.
It's 1d6 psychic. Or I'm sorry, a 1d6 psychic. Sorry.
I was like 1DC. What is a 1DC?
He loses a DC permanently, man.
1D century. All right. No addition.
Nope, just a straight 1d6.
Okay. You see him stagger back, and like if it was anyone else, they would maybe think that maybe he hit the wall so hard that it made him stagger. But you
Mhm.
know, again, that your mind arrow struck true, and he's like kind of almost like not 5 feet, but like kind of has to take a couple steps back to gather himself.
Okay. I think this is too good. I think I have to do this just for the sake of the narrative. So Oscar, I think, seeing that he's finally, after like months and months and months of trying to get to this point, after having success casting his first spell, he's gonna get this surge of just like elation, like you had said previously. I'm gonna use my action surge,
Okay.
and I'm casting lightning lure on him as well.
Okay, what does that do?
So lightning lure creates a lash of lightning energy. It strikes at one creature of your choice you can see within 15 feet,
Okay.
which might be stretching the range a little bit, but I think
Yeah,
this is
I
cool
mean,
enough.
I made him stagger. If I didn't, then yeah.
Target must succeed on a strength saving throw, which he has a minus a d4 from the mind sliver,
Okay.
and must be pulled up to 10 feet in a straight line towards me, and then take 1d8 lightning damage if it's within 5 feet of me.
Okay. All right. So a lot of things. So I'm gonna roll a strength throw minus D4.
Yes,
What was the DC on the strength?
14, same as my spellcasting modifier.
Okay, so he's automatically gonna fail the strength.
Fuck yeah.
Let's
And
go.
then he takes what damage while he gets pulled to?
He gets dragged 10 feet towards me, and because now he's within 5 feet of me, he takes 1d8 lightning damage.
Okay, now I don't know how this works. Would he get an attack of opportunity from Orion?
When you willingly leave.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
Actually, it may not be willingly, but it's when you leave the area, not when you first enter in.
Okay. That's yeah. So you said 1d8.
1d8 lightning
Kick him,
damage.
Game Master.
Yeah, I've been playing too many of the games that play with the rules, without the rules. Like PC games, you know.
Yeah.
We all blend together at some point.
Yep. Okay, so I mean, how does this look? I want to know how you think it looks, so I know how it looks.
Okay. Yeah. So he would have stowed his crossbow or like dropped it before all this happened, because I just realized he can't actually cast a spell without having a free hand. But
Okay.
I think he would just like, it's kind of like how he reached out his hand from the mind sliver. I think he would do the same thing where he pulls his arm back and it's like pushes it out like this, and the lightning like almost like Scorpion, you know, like a get over here moment. But instead of it being like a chain, it's like actual physical lightning that like attaches and looks around. And Oscar's just gonna whip him back, like physically like pull him as hard as he can towards him, like a get over here moment.
Okay, cool.
Love
Yeah, so like it's kind of a cool moment where you like reach out your hand and like no one really knows what you're doing, because the mind sliver we're gonna say is totally psychic and mental. And then like you do it again, and like at first it kind of looks like you're doing the same thing, and then these blue tendrils sort of like like whip out and like latch on, and then as you pull him back, it's like you have lassoed or like whipped around his neck and pulled him towards you, and like he screams as it makes contact, and then the pull, it like a bright blue light burst like emits into the room, and just like and like he just like can't even keep his feet underneath him almost, because he's getting pulled so forcefully. Like yeah, I don't know. Imagine any movie you've seen where like they have prisoners behind a horse and they're just like pulling them faster than they can keep
Right,
going,
right.
you know, sort of thing. And so yeah, now he's 5 feet in front of you and has taken that damage.
Fuck yeah.
Yep. And then Bron, it is your turn.
Bron first like looks like astonished. Another magic, bro? Oh, we trio of magicness, man. And then he gets serious, like, man, I've been working on my insults. Oh, and he looks at him and starts banging his drum a little bit and casts vicious mockery and says, "You're so ugly, man, that when your mom dropped you, you got in trouble for littering, man." So that's a wisdom save.
That's so brutal.
I love it.
12.
And then he says, Dorothy Mantooth is a saint,
Yeah.
No effect, I assume.
and it has no effect on you, on him.
Damn it. I'm just gonna stick to clubbing guys, bros. And I'm just gonna back up a little bit.
I don't know if that spell's worked for you in this campaign yet.
Well,
It has. It has.
Once
It
or
has.
twice.
It
Yeah.
has? Okay.
Yeah.
Like early on, yes.
And I'm sorry, guys. I forgot. I realized I forgot to switch to battle music, but I'm not going to at this point. So
Oh, go with those.
Ugh.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, no, I think that's it for me. I just wanted to try and insult.
that was a good insult. I liked it. All right, Orion, it's you.
I will. We're gonna move, action, then move again. So I'm gonna come to about here, and then I'll loose another arrow at him.
Okay.
I swear to God, Joe.
No, dirty 20.
I'm looking at the map.
All right,
Okay,
of course
good.
it's a hit.
Oh, good. And when I said him, I meant Oscar. 8 piercing.
I knew this.
All right, how do you want to do this?
All right.
You got
I
them
guess
both.
I'm looking at his back. I'm gonna aim for his heart as well through his
Ooh.
back.
Okay. Okay. So I will say, because I'll just tell you, it was right at the threshold. Otherwise, it was gonna do something really like
Bloody.
gory. But like, yeah, you strike right where you know the heart is. Like, you've hunted many creatures of the Underdark, of the Overdark, whatever you want to call it, of the Overworld, and you know where to find a heart from any angle. And so like, you just know that as soon as you let loose, it strikes true, and the dude he's writhing a little bit from the lightning, but the just drops. Like, you have killed him instantly.
Can I chime in here?
Awesome.
Yes.
As Oscar sees this happen right in front of him, he's going to stare the man directly in the eyes and like grab him
Oh
and
god.
say, "The name's of Scroll Crushers. Don't forget it." And he's gonna let go and let him fall. And after the corpse hits the ground, he's gonna say, "But you're dead, so it doesn't matter to you at all."
You're probably not gonna remember that anymore, guy.
And it felt right. I don't know, it felt cool.
Your magic is coming along nicely, but you're trash talking. Ooh.
While they're bantering
Wait,
with a
where did that
smile on
come
his face,
from?
Ryan's gonna walk in.
Yeah, Bagelsby's way back in the
Where'd you go,
in the
man?
hallway.
He would have seen Oscar flinging some shit though.
True.
Yeah,
Okay.
he saw that for sure.
So as you enter that room, Orion, man, you guys are just like diving into rooms. It's crazy. So
Ryan,
you
man.
see
Oh.
that this is what looks like a
Bagels.
prison of some sort.
Oh shit.
And sorry, let me just see. So it is a long room partitioned into 3 areas with iron bars walling off the north and the south. Filthy straw lines the floor of those cells, the hinged doors of which are secured by chains and padlocks. A pair of disheveled human women are held in the cell to the south.
Oh.
So let's do the little masks.
Oscar's gonna search the body in front of him when there's a spare second.
Bigglesby's gonna let out the ladies.
All right, let me just finish the description.
Yeah, let's hear about him first. Holy
While a
I killed the woman.
while a human boy
Oh.
and a
That's a bag.
moldering corpse.
Ooh.
Oh, why did it go so big?
Oh, the corpse is disgusting.
All right. While a moldering corpse, okay, come on, are in the north. All are dressed in plain gray tunics and have iron collars fitted around their necks.
Oh, Jesus.
A heap of discarded clothing is piled carelessly against the far wall of the open area. Let me just see here. What does it say? Okay. So on the bodies that you've just killed, we have nothing special, more red cloaks, two short swords.
Okay.
Okay.
No
And keys? How about
Yeah.
keys?
Yeah, that's what I was expecting to find. Yeah.
Ruffled
No
clothing
keys.
pile up there.
They're just guards. They're not.
Can I check
Um,
this out, Jay?
Do we know?
I don't even know. Oh, that's
That's
the heap
pile
of
of
discarded clothing.
Yeah. I wanna
You can do
rifle
an
through it real
investigation check if you want.
Yeah.
Do
yeah,
we
yeah.
remember when they were talking about what these guys are doing? That people,
15.
if people disappeared, like, did we
I
hear
think
that? We know that.
I think
people got,
so. I think they were
killed,
like
but-
intimidating and kidnapping the villagers, weren't
Yeah,
they?
we heard
Yeah,
that they were holding people prisoner. You're right.
The last thing you heard. Who will do an intelligence check for me?
Dibs.
Not bro.
Straight intelligence.
Yep, straight intelligence.
Natural 1.
Oh no, I won't.
Son of a
Yeah,
bitch.
maybe
Yeah.
bro.
That's the second time where it's gone up onto my keyboard
No,
and then rolled
that's
off
kind of
and-
mean.
Wait, are
Like,
you a gnome or a halfling?
No.
Okay, okay.
I
think
would
I
say, like, yeah, you vaguely remember something about disappearances. I mean, that's why, like, because that was something that spurred you on. I will say, like, yes, you heard that they were intimidating people, and at the very worst, a whole family had disappeared.
That's right. That's right.
Hello, we'll let you get you out of there in no time.
As you say that, the two women cower back and say, "The Skull Crushers, who are you?"
You've heard of us? Well, more
I
to
heard
them.
you
I don't
say
really
what your
crush
name
them.
is.
Huh?
What's up? Oh, hey there, ladies. Hey, no, we're
So I would just say they're reacting to the fact that Oscar just
Yeah,
called out to the last kill. We are the Skull Crushers. Don't forget it.
of the Skull Crushers of bad dudes is what he meant by that. Now
Yes.
we're the
I'm
good guys.
Bigglesby Bafflestone. I'm here with Braun. We're here to rescue you.
Do a persuasion check.
That was good,
5.
Chris.
Get to do
That
it.
was really good.
Did you say a 5?
6.
18.
Jeez.
He's way better at
Oh, this is tough.
I am
Okay.
persuasive as a.
So at
Persuasive.
first, as Bigglesby's talking, the two women kind of like back into the corners. And you notice that one is sort of like in her 40s, and then the other one looks slightly akin to the older one, and she's like 18, 19. So you can tell that it's probably a mother and daughter as far as you can tell. But at Bigglesby's first words, like, "Oh, we're here to rescue," they like cower back. But then as Braun says, like, "No, trust us," you see them like sort of soften, and the girl on what would be your right, the younger one, looks to the other one and says, "Mother, they did kill those men. They might be okay."
And he has like a big, like he's intimidating looking, but he's got like a big goofy smile.
Right.
Drop
And
out,
so And so the mother kind of looks to her daughter with like consternation and then looks to you and that big goofy smile and sort of softens a little bit and says like, are you really here are you here for us?
I mean, pretty much. We were we know these dudes are bad, harsh and vibes in the town, and we wanted to come and figure it out. They're kind of dicks, so yeah, we want to get you out of here any way we can. And I assume these are locked. Do you know who's got the keys by chance?
And then when you say that, like, so you see like hope kind of enter both of their faces, but then as you say, like, do you know who has the key? The daughter like covers her mouth, and the mother is like, you haven't gotten the key yet?
We just kind of got here, so not yet, but
We're working really hard.
I wanted to turn to the guys, be like, so I can like unlock one of these, but I don't really want to do both in case we fight other people.
Yeah, and then from the other side you hear a squeakier voice go, Mother, can we trust them? And you see it's a little boy. Always the little boys that I'm role playing, apparently.
Next to a
Let's
corpse,
have a
right?
conversation with him.
I got a 15 on my investigation through the ruffled clothes, Jay. Just in case
Okay.
there's anything.
Sorry.
fine.
Look at that real quick.
I was checking out them clothes while you guys were talking to the ladies.
Can I just say, I think
you see a heap of clothing that clearly looks like it's just like because you see these three live people and one corpse in the north, dressed in the same garb, you can tell because of the size and shape and colors and all the stuff that like this clothing must have been the prisoner's original clothing. The only interesting thing to you is that it looks about like a dozen sets of clothing, but you only see 4 prisoners here.
Oh no. I'm going to turn around and whisper I'm going to bypass Bigglesby and kind of whisper to Braun and Oscar. I think this is where they were storing the food for the Nothic.
Dude.
Oscar's gonna get a really sour look on his face.
Were there, and I look back at the ladies if I can, were there any other prisoners you saw where they could be?
And then like the mother kind of like comes forth and like puts her hands on the bars and she's like, my husband? You seen my husband? My husband Phandelver? You have to know who he is and where he is. I've assumed he escaped. Where is he?
We might have saw him. Yeah, for sure, dudes. He's what about you, kid? Have you seen any other?
So can I have you do 2 things?
Yeah.
As she says Phandelver, someone roll everyone.
Yeah.
Roll an group intelligence history check, let's say.
Okay. Cool.
History? Okay.
Yeah, history
Dirty 20.
intelligence.
12.
What's that?
Dirty
14.
20.
Okay, so
17.
you, Bigglesby, remember when you were at the Stonehill Inn, the first inn where you all met, that when you were talking to the innkeep and then the chatty waitress, they talked about Athel Dendron standing up to the red brands, and then all of a sudden he disappeared and then his family disappeared.
At the same time though.
Yeah, like he first, but then the rest of his family went. And then 2 more. Sorry, I said 2 things, but then like another thing. So Braun, what was your? Can you do a
persuasion check. I guess it would be deception.
Deception. I would rather do persuasion, but I think it was a deception.
Deception. Yeah, you're outright trying to make them feel better with like a white lie to you, but not a white lie
Right.
to
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. Exactly.
For sure.
Oh no. Well, I don't know. We'll see. 13.
Okay, so you say that you think that you saw him and that he's okay, and you see her like kind of, that's so okay. And like she seems comforted. Orion, do a history check.
It's just Ryan now.
No,
It's
I'm
Ryan now.
am I dead naming you when I say Orion?
Damn it.
Oh, that reference hurts.
I'm sorry, that's horrible. It probably
No,
not.
I mean, it's a funny joke, but
It is a funny joke. 6 for history.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're kind of like, yeah, Braun, maybe we saw him. Maybe we saw him.
Yeah.
And like you see the wife like soften up and you're like, I just want her to feel safe. And like good.
Mm.
Okay.
You-
So she's like, if Thel's okay, then either way we need to get out of here. Can you get us out of here? They're gonna sell us into slavery.
Oh, they're gonna be doing something much worse. But fortunately, they're dead.
Oh my god.
And then she's like, then you see the daughter goes, but you haven't seen the big one. You haven't seen the big one yet.
You mean Braun?
Me? Are you
Wait,
talking about the one-eyed
the-
creature?
The big, the what creature?
What? No, man.
Guys.
Back in my last village, there was this one-eyed creature that a bunch of brave warriors killed. It was great. What big one are you talking about? I'm gonna stop talking.
She's
soon.
like, and she looks to her mom, and they kind of like stare at each other, like maybe that's what they've been feeding. Is that what they've been feeding? And they kind of like look askance at you a little bit, but then the daughter kind of like glances like back and forth and says, no, there's a big, he looks like a big fuzzy bear, but
Oh,
Adorable.
but he can break bones with his hand.
Ooh. How about one of you guys open that door first?
Mm.
I don't know. You're
And then the
lucky.
mother like
Yeah.
gets pissed. She's like, you think I wouldn't if I could?
Oscar's gonna try and usher everyone out of that room so we can have a conversation without them being right in front of us when we determine their fate.
Skull
we'll-
Crusher meeting. We'll be back.
And then as
Right
you go to
now-
usher out, the little boy's like, are you adventurers? I want to be adventurers.
we'll leave that one locked. I think, right?
Yeah.
All right.
But then you hear them kind of wailing. Like
Well-
as you're in this room, they're like, wait, don't go. And like, so you're trying to have this conversation, but you're
Right.
hearing these women
Right.
yell. And then the boy, because he hears the stress, like he's starting to sob. So you just hear this like,
I think
Oscar's.
Ron
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
pops my head back in. I was like, hold on. I think honestly, you guys are probably safer here for right now, dudes. Just chill. I'll do song requests later. I can drum it out with y'all, but we want to make sure it's safe before we let you roam, if you know what I mean.
and then the mother's starting to do the Eric Andre with Area 51, but the opposite. We're like, La Bea, La Bea. Like,
All right, I'll shut the door behind us. And we,
Yeah, Ryan was about to shut the door for
Yeah.
sure.
Does that pacify them?
all you hear as you shut the door, you just hear like racking sobs on the other side.
Jesus.
Like gut wrenching, like
Okay. Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
well, they sure were annoying. Come on,
All right,
fellas. I know the
so-
way.
Quick, hold on, quickly before we move forward. I know that we have the ability to open at least one of these right now, but we need to get both of them open. Can we agree upon that?
Yeah, I'm sure there's a key around here somewhere.
I'm just saying,
Yes.
let's not use our resources right now. If we can save them to
not
get
do the full job.
exactly, yes, exactly.
Agreed.
It will be too hard to keep the women or the single child safe while we move around. So should I stay here and guard them while you look for the key?
Ah, they'll be fine.
I think honestly, they're probably better off now, with 2 dead jerks than
Yes, right.
just 2 straight
right.
up jerks. So
Okay, yeah, fair.
probably stay together and see if we can figure that out. See what else we find.
All right, that's all I had. Let's do it.
While they were talking, I'm gonna recover half my arrows.
Okay.
What's going on with this wall?
It's got a nice coat of black paint on it.
Yes.
All right, do an
something-
investigation check.
It's not metagamey at
I was
all.
gonna say, is that a little much?
Oh, there's a part of the map that's got a black next to it and it's next to a wall. How weird is that?
25.
Holy fuck.
As
I'm
you,
good at investigation.
this wall reveals itself to be a wall. Oh, it
Mm,
says
just
there's
like
no.
I
At
expected.
first, it said there's no fog to cut. I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Can I just say real quick? I find it it really is entertaining to think of like Bigglesby, the gnomish academic -2 strength mod is more intimidating than Braun, the like strong semi-monster.
Giant half
I
orc,
love it. It's fucking great.
muscular,
That's
purple.
pretty awesome.
Okay, where are we headed?
This way.
Well, Bigglesby says he knows the way, but last time he said that he didn't know the way. So
I have
He's-
literally known the way every time.
Either way, he's off. So here we go.
I guess we're going.
Marching order preferences?
I'll be. Well,
I'll be in the back.
I will continue to be second, I suppose, and just have my bow at the ready.
3rd or
Okay.
4th. I don't know if yeah, 3rd or 4th for me.
I'll go through this.
Yeah, I'm just following Ryan.
I'll try
Okay.
this first because I'm light. So if it breaks, we'll know that it would have broke for you fat guys too. And
Hey,
I'll
man.
like be really careful. Look at every step.
Yep.
I want to see if test it out first. See if it's going to be a load bearing board.
Can I scale this pit? Like with a jump?
Are you doing it so I guess I need to know, are you doing it at the same time? Or are you waiting to see what happens with Bigglesby? I also
No,
want
I
to
will
point
wait
out
to
that as you, just to belabor the point, as you walk away, you hear the wailing of the women.
God damn it. Okay.
Like that far? Like it's
Well,
very-
no, like you guys move very fast, but like as you moved out of
Mhm,
that
mhm, mhm.
corridor,
Right.
Yeah.
you just heard the racking sobs of them saying like, "Come back, please, don't leave
Well,
us."
They'll get over it when we come back.
Do all of us hear this?
All of you heard it at the first point, and then you just kept going.
They're so annoying.
Hold on. I need to see what the dice are telling me. Oscar would stop and turn around and like guard that room.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Oscar, I need guarding too. Don't
If you need
leave
me, you know where to find me.
Because
gonna
we just
go
like
in the room, I assume?
pitchingly.
Yeah.
does the same
Actually,
thing.
okay. So as he's turning around and running, he's gonna yell to them like,
If you're entering into the room, knock twice and I'll coo like a bird. Then tell me my name.
Okay, got it. Knock, coo twice. Something.
You knock, I'll
something.
coo, and then you call my name.
I'm gonna
Okay.
bang my drum and say, "Oh, money, where you at, bro?"
that works too.
Okay.
And I'm literally gonna like put myself next to the door and just listen and attack anything that comes through that doesn't like make a noise first or anything like that. And that's it.
Okay, so as you go in, you see them visibly relieved again. So we're gonna have to split back and forth between
That's okay.
the two.
We should have
So-
just let them think we're murderers.
So Bigglesby, you said you try to go across the bridge, yeah?
Can
Okay.
oh, hold on. I gotta do this. Someone take a screenshot of my my camera in a second.
Oh.
Oh, that's perfect.
I don't have the snippet tool on this one.
Print screen.
Hold on, I got it.
Oh, kidding.
I do have the snipping tool.
Good.
Might
Yeah.
get it for later. Yeah, we'll see.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay. So first, Bigglesby, go ahead and roll. Just roll d20.
16.
Okay. So you kind of like lately, I'm imagining because of everything that's going on, like Home Alone, when Marv and what's the other guy's name?
Harry?
Harry. Yeah, like
Yeah.
they kind of like think they have something and they don't, but actually you do. So like you're kind of like with your feet, and then you're like,
Mm.
okay, this is pretty sturdy. But then actually it's sturdy, and you get across.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to fuck with you guys a little bit there.
I love
That was good.
That was great.
I
So
mean, he is
just,
the littlest one though, so you never
It's
know.
true. True.
I'm gonna use my mouse familiar. I'm gonna pick him out of my pocket and put him on the ground and let it
I
like scurry up this
forgot.
way.
Oh yeah.
That's so cute.
Fuck yeah.
So okay. So you share his stuff, right? Like his perception and everything.
Mhm.
Okay, so
It
he
shares
goes up.
it. I think it shares mine.
No, I think you see
but
through
you
it.
see everything it sees, right? It
Oh
communicates to you?
yeah.
Okay, so
Sorry,
it
I
turns
thought
the
you
corner.
meant like my
and boom.
skills.
And that turns the corner. Let me make sure I have this correct. And boom. And
Jamie, you can't go up there, buddy. No, Jamie, no.
let me check my guide real quick just to see how it wants me to do some things.
My guy.
My guy,
Talking
All right.
about
my guy.
red friend.
All right. So yeah, that's what you see right now. You see a staircase down to a tiny hallway with two doors, one to the north and one to the south. Here, we're gonna zoom back to Oscar.
Oh boy, that's not good.
it's-
Oscar,
Yeah.
as you re-enter the room and the mother, what you can assume to be the mother
Mhm.
and the daughter, Dendrar, if you will. She's like, oh, thank you for coming back. I thought you were gonna leave us. If you were gone, they were gonna surely kill us.
No, believe me. I think that you would have been fine. I think, but just to be safe, I'll sit here with you.
She's like, no, I know my daughter sounded silly, but there's a bugbear. There's a bugbear here.
Madam,
He's the one who
don't.
has the keys.
It's okay. Don't fret. We've handled things like bugbear before.
He's a big bugbear.
Is there anything I could do like magically, like cantrip wise, just to just give them a flash of magic, something to like calm them down or show them like, no, like we do shit like we
It depends. Well, it
I almost
depends
wanna,
on
like,
your
intimidate
spells,
them.
or you can do a persuasion check if you want.
That's kind of my end game. Yeah, is doing like a persuasion.
Yeah, go ahead and try to
Okay,
comfort.
okay, cool. Oh, that's a nat one.
We've had some truly good networks.
We're doomed.
Yeah, that's all I got.
You have never
Um,
cast a spell.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, they're
We're doomed.
like, her daughter starts wailing, and even though the mother doesn't seem as upset, like she is completely consumed with trying to make sure her daughter's okay.
Yeah.
The son, because he sees his older sister wailing, is just like cowering in the corner,
Son of a
thinking that
bitch.
like you made this happen. And then we're gonna go back to the
Okay.
other group.
Okay.
All right.
That was a bad nat one. Oh
That
man.
was not
I
opportune.
mean, it was a good net one.
No, no,
It was good.
It
We're
was
gonna-
good. It was good narratively, but the result was so fucking bad.
Can I long jump the cavern? I'm gonna attempt.
Yeah, let me just double check. I believe I know you can. So it's 10 feet, 5 to 10 feet wide. Where you're at, it's about 8.
Are there long jumping rules?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
honestly
tried to
like
find
go ahead and do an athletics check. I'll just say like you
Yeah.
now that you see it, like you're like, why the fuck was I dealing with a bridge? Because I'm pretty sure I could just handle this.
Nice. What did we say? Athletics?
Yep.
9.
All right. You are like, dude, I got this.
I
And
swear,
like
dude. I swear.
as you jump, like you reach the other side, a little bit crumbles underneath your foot, and you're like, fuck. But like you catch yourself. So like you're able to just like and like
Uh,
I
and
should have
you're
taken the bridge.
you're a little shaken,
Okay.
but like you're kind of like, I'm meant to do that.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
bro's
So
gonna
now you're on the sorry, not that's not the hand. So yeah, you've made it to the other side.
we're gonna have to change our name to like the Cavern Trippers or something.
Dude,
Can't say on my
you guys
fucking
honestly
team.
have the worst with environmental.
We've literally
obstacles.
we've fallen into everything we possibly could have.
well,
We fuck
think-
up bad guys, can't walk.
We're gonna dig a hole and then
All right,
fall into
Bron.
it later.
I think
What are you
bro's
doing?
gonna try it too. He saw him jump, and I'm like, I'm pretty
Jeez.
athletic.
All right, go ahead.
15.
All right, you sail past it. Like as he's like, "Whoa, I might be okay." You kind of like go past him,
That's amazing.
and you don't realize it, but he kind of like grabs your shirt to like pull himself forward a little bit.
Oh man, I got you, dude.
I'm young.
And so
I'm young
now
for
you're
men.
all across,
Okay.
and Oscar is back with the prisoners.
I don't like this.
Leave
hate it.
them
Really?
alone. They're the worst.
So why don't so Bigglesby, your mouse familiar, right? Mouse, right?
Mhm.
Has looked and kind of like tip, 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 like gone around the stairs, and it's now descending the stairs, and you see these 2 doors at the bottom. Now, am I wrong in assuming it can't open doors, right?
No, it might be able to scurry like underneath them. If
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I might make make you do a check if you want to do that. But
Sure.
yep. Okay, so which one?
The one going up.
Okay. Go ahead and do a mouse.
I'm gonna use the
ath-
weasel one.
A dex check or something? I don't know.
Dex
Yeah,
check.
please
Yeah.
be dexterity because if it's strength.
Yeah, I think Weasel's
Yeah.
probably the closest you're gonna get.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use the weasel stat block. But sorry, what'd you say?
Dex check.
17.
Ooh, baby.
Okay, like it kind of like takes a minute, like as you're watching, like through its eyes, you're not sure if it can make it, but then it finally squeezes through. Okay, let me just pull up the stuff on my other computer. So as the mouse enters the room,
Ooh.
it
Ooh.
sees what appears to be a wizard's workshop.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Hmm.
So upon seeing that,
Real
I'm gonna-
quick. As it enters, a rat scurries across the floor, takes refuge under the large work table. And that has a bunch of alchemical equipment bubbling away, stewing. And then there's a
Hmm.
bunch of bookshelves on the west side with sheaves of parchment and strange looking tomes.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go open the door.
Dude, hey, where are you going? Man, remember,
does this
you
every
keep getting
time.
hit.
As you go to open the door, we're gonna go back to Oscar.
Oh man, one of us is gonna get fucked here.
Yeah,
All right, so Oscar,
Ah,
I'll
yes.
be you.
back to you.
Oop.
And so the mother just told you about Bugbear,
Mm-hmm.
and the daughter started crying
Right.
Again.
hysterically. And then the little boy comes forth, or no, that's the
Ah!
Little skeleton.
The corpse
Is this
starts moving in
Skelly,
the
baby.
cell.
One?
Skelly baby. The little boy comes forth, goes, "Sir, are you an adventurer? Are you going to save us?"
Aye, lad, that's the plan.
Wait, you're in your red clothes too.
Yeah, I am.
Right, but they saw you all come
Okay,
in
oh,
and
yeah.
kill the other two. That's why they're okay. That's what they were scared at first, but then Bron, you helped persuade them otherwise. And so he says, "I the bug the buggy bear, the buggy bear,
Yes,
he has the key,
I know, lad. We're looking for him.
but I want to get out of the room with the dead man,
I know you do. Listen to me.
the
We're gonna
dead
have to
the dead mare, the dead mare."
what's
The dead
your
man.
name? What's your name, young one?
Let me think about it. My name's Nos. My friend's
Nos.
name is Pip.
Nos. It's good to meet you. Now listen. Aren't adventurers brave?
Yes, but
Well, guess what?
some are not.
No, we are all adventurers today, and we all must be brave, because that's how we all get out of this. If we all have each other's backs, then regardless of what happens, we will win this day.
My dad too.
Aye, son. Your dad too.
My dad too. He's the best. He's the strongest.
I'm sure he is.
Stronger than this filthy mare next to me.
That's all right. Just remember, you're as strong as your dad, right,
Yeah.
Nas?
Thank you, sir. What's your name, sir? This is like strong heart.
And
or
as he does that,
Iron Forge.
he does that, he's gonna stick out his hand, and because he got a short rest in with this new magical armor or this new magical sword, he actually spent the whole hour making it his favorite weapon. And so he
Okay.
holds out his hand and summons the sword in his hand and just looks at the kid and says, "Yes."
Sick.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna sheath the sword again.
He goes, but what is your name?
Oh, that's right. That was the whole point of that.
Yeah.
Oscar. Oscar Eisenstadt. Master
He
at
looks a
Arms
little,
of
he looks
Candlekeep.
a little disappointed.
Oh, okay.
But he goes, he kind of mulls it. It's like, Eisenstadt.
Eisenstadt.
Eisenstout?
Something like that. Yeah, close enough.
And then he looks excited again. And then we're going to go back to the others. Wah.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Okay.
So bro's running after Bigglesby. Dude, you probably shouldn't be in the front. This happened like 3 times now.
Well, then hurry up.
So you're opening the door.
Yeah.
Okay. So same as your familiar saw. It's a definitely, for as far as you know, like you're familiar since it's a mouse, like it kind of doesn't know everything, of course. You're like for sure Wizard's Workshop. You have alembics, retorts, distillation coils, alchemical devices. Everything is stewing and bubbling. Like it's been in use. You see bookshelves, parchments, sheaves, tomes, all on your west side, your left side. And then just because you knew what to look for, you see the rat underneath the table that your mouse familiar saw.
I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Okay.
You stepping in the room or staying there?
Sorry.
Yeah, I'll walk in a little.
Yeah. Gotta find it. Sorry, using my physical book to find that.
Get physical with his love.
Getting physical.
Let's get physical. Physical.
One of these days, we're gonna get hit with something really bad in these corridors.
Okay.
Right now,
So
It could be
you
now.
see, so for duration, 10 minutes, magic within 30 feet of you. Okay, so you definitely see it around all the alembics, like alchemical materials. You see an aura around the rat itself underneath the table.
Ooh.
Any of the books or anything?
Yes, you do see. You see one book sort of shine brightly, and then actually if you do an Arcana check.
Oops, sorry. Can someone roll for me? I had to step away from it.
Oh, I feel like JD, you should do it. I don't feel like I
Yeah.
can do that.
Okay, what's your
6. Modifier
plus-
is 6.
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah.
Okay, so you see that the apparatus of like the whole apparati, if you will, of all the alchemical stuff, it's set up to brew potions of invisibility, but it is not quite correct.
Hmm.
huh?
At the same time, you see the rat underneath the table is emitting the same yellowish orange burnished glow that your own mouse is.
Mm.
And then finally to the left, you see one book glowing in dull blue.
Very cool.
Okay.
Wow.
So I'm guessing there's an invisible wizard in here. I'm actually gonna say that. Guys, I think there might be an invisible wizard in here.
Really?
Mm.
Why is what? Where? Oh wait, we couldn't see him.
Invisible means we can't see him with our eyes.
Ah, no, man. I got you. Invisible. Um,
I'm gonna walk in the room
Orion.
and turn to
Orion.
the right
yeah.
and cast. I'll use drill magic to cast fairy fire.
Hell yeah.
And I'll
what does that
stand
do?
in the doorway, like fully in the doorway, so that I would feel something pass me.
There's a door.
Okay. Then I'm basically gonna cast fairy fire in the room. It's a 20-foot cube.
That's why I thought, like, if you want to
Yeah.
do it with the door, like, we'll see.
Yeah, I want to try to get as much of the room as possible. So each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light. So I'll do blue. Any creature within the spell that is cast is also outlined in the light if it fails a dexterity saving throw. So my goal, obviously, is if there's an invisible wizard here to illuminate it blue.
Okay.
This shit is so cool.
Yeah, fairy fire's cool.
Let me.
I keep forgetting that the Drow have the ability to do that.
Isn't that fucking nuts?
Well, that and darkness, like there's so many useful spells.
Yeah. And I don't think this uses a spell slot.
No, it's just an innate ability. Yeah.
Yeah. As
You can
it
also
as it
cast
descends upon the room, it just settles upon all three, Bigglesby, the mouse of his, and the rat.
Okay.
And then the rat like kind of shuffles forth from under the table and like sniffs at the two of you who are kind of entering the room, if you will.
And
So
I'm gonna take out
my-
my. Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna like ask my familiar to just give a good whiff in the room and see if he can smell anything. Any people
go
that
ahead
might
and
be in there that aren't us.
go ahead and do a perception.
Uh, uh, 16.
So as you
Sorry, 18.
as you project that command,
Sorry, 20.
Nope, no 18.
uh,
He has
As
a
you-
+1 wisdom, but then a +3 perception. I missed it.
as you project that command, the mouse sort of projects back to you. Rat, rat, rat.
Mm-hmm.
So he
Well.
just smells a rat.
Ugly mouse, rat.
And he's either. My guess is there's no wizard in this room, but I am looking at a door.
And now we go back.
No,
Oscar.
no, stay
No,
with
let's
them.
stay. Let's. Oh, we go back to Oscar too. No.
Yeah.
Sorry.
For no particular
yes.
reason.
We go back to Oscar. All right, Oscar.
Yeah.
So the boy and the women are asking about their father. You said, you sure he's fine?
Yeah.
And then finally, the older woman collects herself and says, like, so either you're here to rescue us or you're not. We need to go before they come back. My children need you. You say my husband's okay, but I don't see my husband. And here across, next to my son, I see the rotting remains of the man who is supposed to keep us safe. What are you doing? You need to let us go, otherwise you're no better than them.
Ma'am, I can assure you that I'm not leaving this room. As long as I stand here, you'll be safe. And as it stands right this second, I can't get you out on my own. That's what we're working on. Unfortunately, this is the best scenario we have to offer, and we're going to make it do.
Persuasion check.
Mm. If this is not a nat one, I swear.
If it's in that one, there's gonna be
Oh
some
my God, it is.
crazy shit.
Get the fuck outta here.
I'm not, dude. This is insane. The
We've
same
had
fucking
so
die.
many ones tonight.
The
Was it
same
a nat
fucking die
one?
each time? Yeah, it's a nat one.
So many ones tonight.
2 in a row. 2 nat ones in a row.
4 or 5
We're gonna go
collective
back to
tonight.
the others.
Oh my God.
4 or 5 collective tonight.
We're gonna go back to the others.
I go to. Real quick, I say to Bigglesby, should I smash this rat, dude?
Yes,
No,
That was
no,
what
no. I
Ryan was
think
gonna
it's
do.
fine.
because
No?
the wizard could be watching us.
Oh, okay.
So, I guess Ryan, if you want to do that, that's cool. And then Braun like kind of runs towards that other door and tries to open it real quick. Ah!
Okay.
So while you're doing that, I'm gonna take my scimitar and attempt to stab the rat.
Okay. So do the attack first, please.
14 plus 5, so 19.
Okay, how do you want to do this?
I want to, just right in the middle. Nothing fancy. Just boink.
All right, you skewer the rat like you're gonna roast it over a fire.
There you go.
All right. All right, and then Bron, you're gonna move forward and yep. Okay. So,
Door.
let's
Little
do it.
nervous he's there, but or she could be a girl wizard.
Does it
All right.
disappear or does it stay there, the rat?
The rat sort of Jedi force yeah, just fades into the ground.
Okay, just making sure it was
Hmm.
something
And then
similar to
Yoda
like
comes and
familiar
scolds
or
me.
whatever.
You walk in and you see a bed chamber. and the walls of this bedchamber are covered with drapes of scarlet cloth. The furnishings include a small writing desk with matching chair, a comfortable-looking bed, and a wooden chest at the foot of the bed.
Can you fairy fire this room, my dude, or is that?
I'll
Is
walk
that spell?
in and I'll say that's a one-time use without a nap. And I'll just do like a perception check, I guess, to see if
And I'll
anything looks out of place or if I'm catching like a reflection weird or.
And Bron, not waiting after you said it's a one-time thing, takes out his great club and starts kind of like swinging it around a little.
So Ryan, you said you did what sort of check?
Perception. I want to see if I can. If I get the feeling there's like an invisible dude on that bed or on that desk. Or
Okay,
something.
go ahead and do that at advantage.
Okay.
Nice.
That one.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, what is going on?
12.
There's no way.
12. Okay.
That would have been 4 nat ones in a row if that happened.
I mean, you don't see much, although now that you think about it,
Mhm.
you are realizing because you looked at it before that in this corner, of course, you are realizing that maybe there is a door and you see it slightly pushed open the wall, what would have been a solid wall, because you've been checking for all the fucking walls.
Yeah.
And finally, you're like, oh my God, I think I see part of a wall pushed in right in that corner.
Interesting. Okay. I'll just say I'm not seeing anyone here, but let's check this out.
What? What do you? Nobody?
So I'm gonna grab that book that was glowing,
Okay.
and then head into this room. Is there anything in this room magical, glowing?
Let me see.
There's a chest
is
at
so
the foot of the
good.
bed, right?
Well, I'm going there after I'm done swinging.
cool.
Well,
around.
let me
Let's
let
make
me
sure
see
we
what
didn't
it's
forget
actually
about it.
saying there is. No, various papers and notes are stacked neatly on the desk.
Google what the bed.
At the foot of the bed is an unlocked wooden chest.
What's in it?
All right, so we're opening it. Okay.
Yeah, I think Bron said he was on his way there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I'm done swinging around, I was going to do that. Bigglesby doesn't get to search everything.
All right. So in this chest, you
I'll
find.
go search the desk then.
So again, part of the complaint. I'm sorry to complain, but D&D. Why did it list the silver points before the gold points?
I
in
don't
this book?
know. That's
It's
weird.
so weird. It's
That is
so
weird.
weird. 130 gold points, 180 silver points, a pouch that contains 5 carnelian gems,
Mm.
2 peridot gems,
Wow.
Should probably write this down.
and 1 pearl,
God damn.
and 2 scrolls.
I'm gonna go look at the scrolls.
Of invisibility? Oh, okay, you didn't identify him. Okay.
Hold up.
All right, go ahead and do an arcana.
Yeah. I like scrolls too. Man. Let me see.
16.
Okay. We're gonna say that it's gonna take you a check for each one. So the first one is a scroll of charm person. So go ahead and roll another arcana.
I rolled a 16 Arcana.
Okay. So let's just say you are looking at the other one. And the other one is a scroll of fireball.
Oh.
Sick.
Let's go.
That's fun.
Mind if I have these?
I'll take the charm person if you don't mind, my dude. I like being charming.
130
You
gold,
sure are
180
charming.
silver, a pearl. What were the other gems, real quick?
So we have where was it? Sorry, I scrolled down way too fast.
You're fine. We can also come back to it, but I just wanted to.
Where are we?
Where are we?
What?
Where is she?
Yeah, what the heck? Where'd they go? Okay. So 2 Parados. So the weird thing is, like, should I tell you guys how much each one is worth or what?
It depends on how you want to play it. If we would have a reason to know, then just
Yeah, I
tell
guess
us.
no one's a
but-
minor, so 2
exactly. Yeah, we
Parados.
might not
Yeah,
sure.
no,
Yeah,
I don't want. We shouldn't know the value necessarily unless.
Fi-
I think you
yeah.
think they're
Big'll be fine.
expensive.
5. So Parados, Peridots. 5 carnelians, Carnelians, and 1 pearl.
It's
Cool.
got to be worth a lot of money.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
And
and
I
then we're
have
gonna go back to Oscar.
The other
No.
gems from the other chest.
We're gonna go back to
It's gonna
Oscar.
be like one. It's gonna be like a scene from a madhouse here in a second.
Dude, seriously.
So yeah, as you don't know that your compatriots have stormed the other place, the what are they again? Sorry, the Dendrars. The daughter rushes forth and says, "Please free us, sir. I know you say it's okay, but we've been here so long. Please just let us out. Please, just try."
I think things have gone so poorly at this point. The best thing Oscar can do is just stand by the door, keep his mouth fucking shut, and just like stand there statuesque and just kind of like ignore what's going on.
Okay. We're gonna go back to the others then.
Ryan pushing that door.
Sorry, I gotta get to
Let's
my...
check it out. And I'll attempt to
Investigate the-
push in that false door.
Can I investigate the desk though too while that's happening or after?
Okay. So yeah,
That's right, you
Orion,
did say that.
like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
push in the false door and you see it's the exact same staircase that you saw from the storeroom.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you've connected the dots. Bigglesby, you're looking at the desk and sorry. So you see a bunch of papers and notes written to apothecaries and alchemists in nearby settlements for more materials for some sort of workshop, signed by Glassstaff. And you've heard this name before from the red brand that you interrogated. That is the leader of the red brands.
Oh,
But
shit.
then you find a special letter, seems set apart, that says, "You ready?" Yeah.
Are you ready for this?
Lord Albrecht, my spies in Neverwinter tell me that strangers are due to arrive in Phandelver.
Fucker.
They could be working for the dwarves. Capture them if you can. Kill them if you must. But don't allow them to upset our plans. See that any dwarven maps in their possession are delivered to me with haste. I'm counting on you, Yarno. Don't disappoint me. And then instead of a signature, you just see a big ink blotty sign of a spider.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Let's go.
Everyone do an intelligence check. Just straight up intelligence.
Man.
Say
11.
Actually, I'm sorry, but Chris, you're not involved in this.
Oh, but I'm
11.
smart.
Won't say.
2.
Actually, Eric, it wouldn't involve you either.
No,
'cause you're not
I didn't
in.
roll. Yeah, I did not roll
Okay,
that
so
at
Brad
all.
and Joe roll.
2.
So 11 and 2. Okay.
11.
This
So
is so
that's all
good.
you get. That's all you get.
Oh, this is so good.
Damn.
I don't know about you guys, but I feel like this is a good spot to stop.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, that's a
I'd
good
love to keep
yeah.
playing, but yeah, this is a great spot to stop. Yeah.
Braun pretends like he gets it, like, like, oh. No idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
perfect.
so
Thanks,
good.
Jake. That's great. Oh my gosh.
Cool.
Yeah,
This was
Yes.
awesome. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
This is a
great
lot of
job.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
no
love
problem.
the exploration and like the intrigue, and
yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're doing great.
This is really cool. Yeah, for sure.
Good. Good.
I
There's
just
a lot
can't
more.
wait to get killed by a big bear while one of our while we split the party.
Always with the party.
I'm holding that fucking
True to the
door. Like,
character though. That's
Hold the door.
Hold the door.
hold it.
I
That's
was
that's,
just gonna
that's where I'm
say.
at, man. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Ah, well, thank you so much, Jay. This is great.
Yeah, agreed.
And I
Yeah,
should have
having
this up
fun.
soon. So
So,
All right. Yeah.
I'm excited.
We're out this Sunday, right? But we're on for Thursdays going forward for a while.
we're gonna see. I think,
Yes.
right?
And honestly, like,
works for me.
and again, days are differing for me, but like,
Right.
so this next week I have a track meet Monday, and I have, because of that, I have dorm duty Wednesday. So pretty much any of the other days I could pull this. Like,
Yeah.
I prepared much more than where we got to today. So I am good
You're
for
fresh,
probably
yeah.
2 or 3 more sessions without notice.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Okay. Cool.
honestly. So
Let's
I
do
can keep
2
it
to 3
rolling.
more mines and then see where we're at with Dan.
It's not a
right?
bad idea. It really
Yeah.
isn't.
And then if we're still a month away, we could do a little
Yeah.
more mines, or you switch it up so you're not having
Death
to do
House
it.
too. Death
all
House will
the
get us
time.
at least
Yeah.
a week or two.
So
Like,
as
yeah.
to say, 2
Yeah.
to 3 more mines, and then if Dan's still 2 to 3 weeks out,
Mhm.
I take over for 3 weeks, and then just to keep everybody fresh.
Yeah, that sounds good. I like that.
It's all good.
Okay.
We'll see what I'm doing
I
with
love
Chuck or something,
DMing,
Brad.
so I'm good.
Yeah,
I will
cool.
stop the recording here. We can sit and hang out if we want to, though.